Hello, boys and girls. Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Sorry, I've got a bit of a in my throat. You know, there's a goblin in there. He's trying to get out. Don't know what that was. Anyway, how we doing? How we doing? That cooked my throat. Jesus. Hello, Evil Needle. Hello, Club. Hello, Mitch. Hello, Vegeta. How we doing? Hello, KD. The benefits of a slip disc can't be at work, so I can catch FTW lives. Hey, silver lining, right, Mitch? Sorry to hear about the disc, brother. So sorry about that, man. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Boys, new trim. Well, this isn't voluntary, okay? No, it is voluntary. It's involuntarily Long story short, because I've been kind of housebound with the surgery recovery, my hair grew out. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep growing I'm going to keep growing it. I'm going to keep growing the hair, let it grow out. And I'll get a certain haircut that I have in mind. I haven't been able to go there yet. I'm just about at the point where I'm going to be getting that trim. But it grew so long, and you can probably see it in my recent tournament video, that it was just like all over the gaff. It was just like, what the hell's going on? And so I was like, well, let me just bring it back. I originally put it in a little man bun, and it looked awful. It looked like the cross between, if you've seen Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, the one that Johnny Depp played in, he had his hat on. You see his like hair down the sides. It was that on the sides, and at the top it looked like Jacksepticeye's man bun. So I was like, that looks rough. And so I saw this on Amazon. I was like, okay, let me get a little hairband and then just see what I can do. And then here we are. So this is temporary. But so that's why I look different, for those wondering. It's just the hair got too long. It got too long. Just go bald. I mean, with the way the hairline's going, I might have to, mate. You know what I'm saying? Right. What is this hairstyle? It was too long. It was getting in the face. It was getting in my way. It was annoying. I just wanted it out of the way. And I ain't been able to go to the barbers. Is it Christmas early? Yeah. Atticus, thank you. My health's doing better. Health's doing definitely better. Why is the stuff here not fully updated? Is it still? Oh, it's still being weird. Hold on. Let me try something out. Let me try something out. Actually, I'll try it later. It's fine. Hopefully the members actually updates. You can see the members 0 out of 20 over there. Hopefully that updates and works today. We'll see. So if anyone's willing to gift to help support the thing, then yeah, by all means. Shade the middle, need the sides. It's just oh Lord, oh gosh. So I've put together some of the interesting lists for me. I mean, we've got to cover the Wheel of Forfeits. Not today, Mitch Baldwin. Thank you with the gifty. Now we can see in a little bit. It usually takes a second to update if this member bar updates. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you. Right. We didn't need the Wheel of Forfeits up. Yes, I still have that. That's still a thing. But the people on the second channel didn't like it. They're like, it's taken away from the gameplay. What are you doing? I'm sorry. It's not update. Updates. It should be updating. All right, I'm going to refresh my stream labels and see if that does anything for us. All right. So the ones that stood out to me, obviously we've got to cover the new Pult. Look, I don't like Pult as much as the next Tourney, okay? Hear me out. But the new Dragonpult. The Dance Pass looking to be a really good engine this rotation, at least early doors, right? We're still discovering this format. And Hero's Cape, my God, did it put on a show. Like, this is looking like one of the best A-specs so far, okay? I'm just saying, this is what you call a meta call, okay? There's one card in the format that completely shuts it down. That is very easy for any deck to play. Tool Scrapper, right? All you need is a +1 spot in your deck, right? One spare slot, put this in. It updated, boys! Let's go! Yes! It works! Thank you for the science experiment, Mitch. Tool Scrapper, whack that in your deck. You know, it's done. It's a direct counter, very easy to find. People weren't really playing Tool Scrapper because not many people were thinking there's good tools in the format. And so it left the perfect opening, the perfect hole for Hero's Cape to slot itself into. And that's why it was such a big deal. So it's a meta call. People who played the Cape in their deck, like in this Dragonpult deck, was able to recognize that there's not much Tool Scrapper going around. You might see a little bit of Tool Jammer. That's about it. But it's worth playing the Hero's Cape for that sake. Especially with the reduction in 1-hit KO decks as well, with the likes of Goldengo being gone. So it's just a smart move. And I like that. It's innovation. It's innovation. But I just primarily wanted to explore this to see how it plays myself. I haven't watched it. I didn't watch much of the stream tournament, so I'm actually discovering this as much as well. We also have the top 4 Starmie deck. Really cool to see Starmie Dustmon get top 4 at a regional, of all things. That's like, no one probably saw that coming. You know what I mean? This is looking like one of the subpar versions of Starmie. You know what I mean? So, like, that's something. Nice hair. Thank you, Key. So, yeah, like, that's quite cool. I probably did well as well because of the ignition energy and the ability to just punch through Crustle, because Crustle took over, right? Crustle really just showed its worth in Prague, which is horrible. You're on a format where one of the best decks in the format is a deck that basically does nothing. But, hey, that's where we are. Festival League top 32. Chat, let me know if I'm right or wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Also, what am I doing? Look, let's take advantage of this new feature, lads. Let's get the full thing up. Why not? Let's get the whole, like, this bad boy. Also, it's a bit annoying that it's full screen because you can't see the counts properly here. But hey, we ball. In the second channel videos or the following decks videos, I'll have the full list up. Is this the highest placing festival lead, boys? Wait, why did it remove the? What? Hold on, chat. Give me a second. I'm trying to. Why did Mitch Baldwin's gifted membership go? It's there. Aye. Guys, never stream. I think top 32 is the highest festival lead. And then I saw this Donny post top 32, 25th place. Lopenny, Frostlass, which just looked intriguing. Again, the Hero's Cape, but 4, Wally's Compassion. That caught my intrigue. Quad Wally is crazy work. And it's kind of why I like this a lot is because it reminds me of my Tank Lucario deep dive video where I was talking about playing Hero's Cape and Wally and that actually being a viable strategy. It's looking more viable than ever right now. And so I'm definitely going to explore that a little bit further. Maybe that could be the avenue Lucario ends up taking. Because I think the point of this deck is to have something that can just hit hard for a single attachment between these two, and then you just heal them off. You know what I mean? Just heal them off, and then hit hard again. And like that can buy a whole extra turn, you know? But either way, let's start off with Polty Wolty. When I find the lists, mainly on Twitter, you just got to keep an eye out, you know? Keep an eye out. It's kind of my job to do this, so I have to, right? I have to go out and find these lists, you know? As soon as I can. So you mainly find people posting them, because most people will post their lists on Twitter once they get a good result. You know, bit of Twitter clout, why not, right? Why not? More Salvatore would be good. Did Alakazam get cut? I think Alakazam, if I check the meta share, it had like a decent day 1 meta share, but its day 2 was pretty bad, if I remember correctly. I think a lot of people anticipated Alakazam because it's a very good deck and a very easy one to play. It's very like, well, people call it slop, right? It's very slop. You know, it's the new slop deck in comparison to Dengo, isn't it? Either way, let me do my intro for the second channel. 3, 2, 1. Today we are playing the first place Dragonpult list. Chat, am I going first or second? I think I go second. With the Dunsparce engine. This is the new way to play Pult, apparently. And also a Hero's Cape. And here is the ace spec. Not Neil Upper, not Stamp. It's Cape, of all things. Cape had a massive showing in this tournament. I was just speaking to chat earlier and pointing out that it's kind of a void thing. It's kind of the fact that not many decks play Tool Scrapper, so you might see an uptick in Tool Scrapper being played from here on out, so playing Hero's Cape in your deck might be a bit more of a risk. So that was more of a meta call, in a sense, where that tournament people didn't expect much Tool Scrapper, much ways to counter the Cape, and therefore realize, oh, this is kind of broken. So, but yeah, we're going to be playing this one today. Not big Pult fan, we all know that, right? Not many of us are Pult fans, but I wanted to explore it with the Dundee engine and see what's going on. Probably not good into this, though, is it? We'll see. Baby Spice Monster hairstyle back. Jeez. Hey, Mike, relax. This is temporary, okay? I'm now a professional footballer. Oh, gosh. I played against a crazy Dragonpult deck. It had Dragon Elixir. Oh, the healing card. Monkey Dory's Blaziken, Hero's Cape. It was crazy. I wasn't prepared. To be fair, that sounds quite similar to the mainstream pulp Blaziken it is nowadays. Except the elixirs are an interesting one. Okay, so we'll also play. The dance pass is the star of the show, apparently. Honestly, I would like a retreat option, you know? I'd like to be able to, like, I only got Crispins to accommodate for that. That's fine. Hey, Marco, I don't know why it didn't make a sound there, but thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Like, I'll get to your message in a second. Just let me cook. Right, this hand's kind of garbage, isn't it? So I think I'm gonna attach. I'll attach fire. We'll go for Lily, and we will. Yeah, this is not bad. This is actually pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, I want to. To be fair, I don't need to worry about hand size right now. If anything, can you do... I know Tenacious Tail is really good into, like, Mega Absol and stuff, but right here, it's not going to do much. Okay, as long as I can play my hand down next turn, I think that's all I care about. So I think I'm just going to... Just debating this. Nah, I'll save that for a... Yeah, I'll save that for a recon directive. That's fine. All right, we're going to this bad boy. Unfortunately, I can't watch today, but glad to see you more energetic. Cheers. Thank you, Marco Blue. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's updated again. So technically, on the members, we are 2 members today so far. If you want to help me get to 20, that would mean a lot. Currently driving back from IKEA, being squashed between 4 cabinets. But at least FTW is live. Silver lining, Oscar. Hello, Oscar. How you doing, man? And I hope you don't get squished too much. It reminds me, actually, of when there was this period of time where I lived in Southampton, which, for those who don't know, is about an hour and a half drive away from my hometown, of which I'm in now. And hold the story. I'm gonna play this turn out. All right, let's play turn and then we'll waffle. So I want to get. Am I getting Dragonpult this turn? That's the question. Am I getting it this? Probably not, right? So let me just check that. Actually, hold on. Let me just be sure. Yeah. Okay. There's no candy. Chat, are you candy or no candy in a Pult deck? What we saying? I'm kind of in the candy. Just like 1 copy wouldn't hurt, would it? You draw big hands. I mean, hey, I'm waffling. Let's go for. Do I recon here? Do I Ultra Ball? No, I'm still happy to. If I'm not getting a 2-prizer out, I'm still happy to build the hand right now. Oh, Brock Scouting is kind of nice. But I think I'll go for the pads. I don't mind building my hand right now because there's no 2-prize KO they can really take here. It's when I'm coming out with Pult that I'll be like, right, okay, let's thin our hand down so we don't have to worry. Risky Ruins? It's not doing much now, is it? It could be a stadium counter. Don't know what they would play that we would need to counter. But... Well, actually, no. No. Risky Ruins is pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, also, I'm going to Crispin this turn, so I'm going to keep that. Oh, no, maybe I should have got the Psychic. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's Crispin and get Fire and Psychic. Yeah, now I do wish I got the Psychic Energy. Well, no, actually, wait. That means I wouldn't have been able to Crispin this turn if I didn't. Okay. Bro, where's my Psychic Energy? Okay, it's fine. I'm going to put a Fire here. And then I'm going to go for an Itchy Pollen. Right, so, I was coming back from, or getting dropped back to my house in Southampton from London, and I was given a TV to bring back with me. But the TV was massive, so I had to sit in the back and have this TV in the back of the car squishing me for an hour and a half. I was sitting like this, and my spine was not having a good day then. It was probably putting in complaints to the HRs, I'm telling you. Donnie's like, hey, poor working environment here, man. What's Donnie doing to us? Yeah, it was rough. 1 candy is good, always 1 or 2. Yeah, I mean, there's 1 original, and there's many tournament-winning Dragonpult decks that don't play a single candy, so it's not like, you know, you're missing out on much if you don't play candy. I feel like candy's a good way to go. Right, let's throw this one up, because it's a retreat. Oh, wait, no, yeah, the Risky Ruins actually helped them. Oh, no, I didn't think about that. Okay, I was in my head, I was like, Risky Ruins. That means if they bench a Dunsparce, it's got 2 damage on it, which means I can take 2 prizes by taking out the active and that. But then I forgot they could just Adrenabrain. What's the card coming out that counters Adrenabrain, chat? What is it? Never thought I'd see you played with a diff. Biggest deck is a fraud. Hey, listen. Listen. Why is everyone saying square? What? Did I say something that triggered square? What? Why is everyone saying square? What? Chat, am I confused? Okay, no, I'm fried. It's all right. I probably said something in it. I forgot it seconds later because my brain goes a million miles an hour. I know I was talking about the, the patch route. There we go. Okay. I mean, there's no harm in getting the Dunsparces out, right? Or Dunsparces, just for the sake of if I get hand disrupted in any sense. Also, it would be nice to get a monkey down too. Let's get you here. Ultra Ball. I don't think you're going to be much use. I don't think you are. Yeah, we'll get rid of you. And Ace Roller could come in clutch. Yeah. We'll get rid of the boss. That's fine. And I just want to keep my hand size super low. Wait. Oh, I've not played support. I should have bossed this turn, shouldn't I? That's fine. I'll get bossed like this. Trust me. See? Told you. It's okay. It's all right. Never punish, bro. I'm a fraud. All right, let's go down here. And what do we target? I feel like I should be targeting Monkey. I'll be real. I feel like Monkey's the culprit here. Let's get rid of the Monkey. And put a bunch of damage down like that. And we'll put one more here. There you go. All right. Sweeping up. Sweeping up, boys. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Hi, Sean. I was in Prague and watched the last match live. It was a lot of fun. Watching live is so good, isn't it, Art? Nowadays, I remember a couple years ago at being EYC, and it's like, it was nice. It was fine. But the audience now, when you go to like any sort of tournament, it's actually quite good. It's actually quite good, you know? Why not drawing the cloak? Because I don't want to build my hand up and increase Mega Frostlass damage output. If they hit 150, 150, it's a 3-hit KO. If I had the extra hand with Recon Direct, a card with Recon Directive, sorry, then it would be a 2-hit KO. Now, I could obviously play the hand down, but I don't want to be discarding important cards like this. Well, no, I got that from the prize cards, but I don't want to discard Mischief because it could really come into play. Did they just sleep me, bro? Wait, how? Oh my god, they just slept me. Okay. Well, here we are. In that case. I'm going to get one more for discard fodder. Yeah, I did see the ignition. I was like, oh wait, ignition energy. Let's do that. I guess this allows you to evolve into Pult a little. Oh my god, I've got no Pults left. Okay, let's throw a monkey down. Let's do that. Let's evolve. I can't believe I can't do anything here. I just have to pass. All right, well, it's good to know that the max damage output they can do is 150, so that's fine. That's fine. Everyone cheered when Crosswell lost in the finals. Big W. Big W. That's so cool, though. That's so cool. Also, you're wearing your hair back. Nice. Yeah, I was mentioning early stream. I'm wearing my hair back because it just got a bit annoying. Too long. Too long. I've been testing Ursaluna and Zygarde with End's plan. Okay. Oh, I see where you're going with that. It seems like it'd be a bit inconsistent. Come on, wake up, man! It's all right. As long as I keep the hand size low, this lass isn't doing much. There's the cape. See, cape's all over the gaff, man. Cape be cooking. Cape cod. All right, let's do this then. Boom. Oh, wait. I don't have any fires left. What the hell was going on? Do you know what? It's fine. I'm going to move some damage off with Monkey. And put a Psychic here. Again, keep the hand size super low. That's fine. I'm going to move damage. I mean, the one thing that's definitely staying in play is Rotom, right? I don't want to move it to a Dunsparce and then they just get rid of it. You know what I mean? I'm also just going to keep holding. There's nothing I think this deck plays that can deal with a sleep. So there's no point in me drawing my hand. I don't need anything else right now. I'm awake. Stay up. I'm trying to blink. I need some Blink 182 in my life. You know what I mean? I've not seen that. No, Oscar. I have not. Well, they're drawing massive hands, aren't they? Having a great time. Surprised they didn't get rid of this one. But I think, yeah, they're just clearing out. That's fine. The thing is, though, I think, well, they obviously know this. They're going to use their dance passes and stuff, but they're getting back out because of Risky Ruins. They're just going to take damage. Risky Ruins is nuts in Pult, isn't it? It's crazy. It's like, everyone's like, oh, Holucha's going to go. It's going to be fine. Psych. Psych. There's an alien rock who is very cute. That is something, bro. It's so quiet in here. There's the music. I forgot to put music on. All right. Actually, no, I can't. I can't do music, Luke, because it's well, no, I technically could, but it's a whole VOD issue in the second channel thing. Don't worry. You just enjoy my voice, bro. Enjoy the angelic sound of my voice. Kiss, kiss. Hi. We're awake, boys. Let's go. Come on. Let's have it. Let's have it. I'm gonna go for a Jonah Brain, and I think I just go for a Dundee, innit? I just take. Can I take out Monkey here? I don't think I can. No, it's fine. We'll just do this. Oh wait. There are 2 cards in hand. Okay, if I can get an Ultra Ball here, and just bring my hand down. Oh, that'd be so good. But Crispin. Oh, okay. Fine. If the pot has to go, the pot has to go, bloods. You're probably nice enough to leave the VOD up again, so I can watch it. I will leave the VOD up. I will leave the VOD up. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the VODs up now. I didn't want to leave the VODs up because it was like, what's the point of doing the videos on the second channel if you can just see it in the VOD? But then I realized, you know, most people aren't gonna go ahead and look for a certain game. It's not how it works. So I can have both the other channel and the VOD up. So we'll leave the VOD up. So I really wanted to thin my hand down to like 1, but I just can't. So that's kind of a thing. We'll just go for Crispin then. Oh, wait, that does nothing. What? It does literally nothing. Oh, what a waste of time. Well, actually, technically, no. Technically not. It gives me... I'm going to put on Dunsparce, it's funny. I could attack with a Monkey. You know what I'm saying? Give him a little bit of confusion then. You know what I mean? Gosh. Do I go for a confusion move? I kind of like the idea of doing that. I'm going to go for it just for the vibes, bro. I'm going to vibe out, man. Yeah, we're vibing. Please tell me I can recover energy. Please. And also, yeah, no, I keep the fire. That's for sure. Okay. No, I should have Adrenaline Brain off the active so they can't want it KO me. Hey, listen. This deck is kind of like, you know? It's kind of big boy stuff, broski. It's kind of mad. Kind of mad. Jesus. All right, stay confused. And then we're going to be fine. No one had Scrapper to remove the cape. I'm assuming you're responding to chat. Yeah, so it's what I was saying earlier, right? You just have to be ready for... If you're going to another regional soon, just be ready for some tool scrappage, okay? Because that's a card that's so easy to throw in a deck and deals with cape instantly. And it's not too hard to fit, you know? In most decks, you can get rid of one card and be like, I'm going to throw a Scrapper in there. It just solves the Hero's Cape problem, you know? And it basically, it almost turns off their A-spec, you know what I mean? It's as good as playing Genesect in your deck, you know what I mean? If Hero's Cape is going to be that popular. And I think that's what's going to hold it back from being that popular. That's just kind of my take. All right, let's see if they go for it. I was worried that they were just going to retreat, right? They're also not. They're leaving this Dunsparce, bro. I don't know what they're doing. They're not. I was expecting them to retreat. Oh, they are. I thought they were going to attack with this. They're going to go for Fan Rotom attack instead. Okay. Right, so I'm kind of cooked then, no? I'm kind of cooked, right? Let me think. I think maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because I could take like a multi-prize turn here, but I've fumbled it, haven't I? All right, let's draw. Let's see what we can do here. All right, that's good. We can attack. It's the good news. That's about as far as it goes. How am I butchering this? What am I doing? Okay, let's just do this. Let's put you down. I can put my hand to 1. I can put my hand to 1 here. It means I have to bench Dreepy. I'm not against that, actually. Do you know what? Let's do it. I'm not gonna draw anymore. I'm just gonna keep my hand size low. Yeah, let's do it. Let's keep it. Oh no, but I'm taking prizes here. What am I doing? Oh, I'm just throwing. All right, if I'm taking 2 prizes here, they KO me anyway. At which point, I might as well draw. Bro, I can't play against Frostlass. I'm so cooked, man. I'm done, bro. It's a wrap. Have I played a support for turn? No. Okay. So I could just Lily then. Just Lily. No. No. Yes. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's Lily. Let's just Lily. Next turn I have access to Acerola. I'll probably find that anyway. Oh! Wait! Hold on. I forgot that existed. Oh, okay. All right. We're balling, boys. We're balling. We're moving. We are making motions. Wavy like the oceans. Ah, Jesus. Let's go. Get rid of you. Back to 1. Back to 1. All right. Let's go. No, we're going to stay on the 1. Stay on the 1. No reason to go crazy here. Put 2 here, right? And, they're going to Monkey Dory damage away. Do I put 4 on the monkey? That'll bring it to 6, which would be enough. But if they move it away, then it won't be. If I put it here, that's 2 it carrying anyway. Here, they'd probably move it away anyway. What I mean. Actually, I'm putting on monkey. Maybe I should have put it here, but if they evolve it, it's pointless, right? I don't know. I'm taking a 2 prize turn. We've got the cape. All right? I swear, if this Donny drops a tall scrapper, it's a wrap, bro. It's donezo, mate. It's crazy. Team Rocket slick. This is Team Rocket haircut, is it? It's the opposite of a haircut, though. It's hair not cut. That's a nice Barry White sounding voice you got there. Do the whole stream like that. I've heard Barry White before. I don't know who Barry White is, though. I think this is why Unfair Stamp is just simply the meta A-Spec IMO. Yes, I would agree. But it's just cool to see a tournament where someone discovered that, well, many people actually discovered that void of, oh wait, Hero's Cape's actually really good right now. You know? It's really cool. It is really cool to see. As I said, I don't think it will be a mainstay going forward, but it's just nice to see it happen. Especially in a rotation that's just kind of mid, you know? Have you seen any Mega Zygarde? Any play with Mega Zygarde? No. I mean, I've played Mega Zygarde. In fact, I have a video coming out on the main channel soon-ish. I think it's tomorrow. Of the wildest Mega Zygarde deck I've ever seen in my life. I was going to put it on second channel, but I was like, nah, this is like too crazy. I've got to whack it on the main, bro. I've got to main it up. All right, so you're hitting 150. We survive with the cape just literally by like 20 damage with the monkey. Oh, bro. We've got Pult here. We've got Acerola's Mischief. I mean, as long as I have 1 extra stretcher, because I've been a bit liberal with my energy. I'll be real. But now I can build the hand up. Now we can build up. That's fine. Let's go for a Riki Deaky. We don't want the scouting. We'll take the lead. That's fine. Oh, a boss would be nice. Well, a boss would just win me the game, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's so true. What's my boss count, though? I've played a lot of bosses. I've got 3 cards left in deck! Okay, I mean, there's surely another boss in there. No? I mean, we've got access to our whole deck right now. So if there's a boss, there is one. If there isn't, there isn't. And it's kind of chopped. Please tell me there's a boss. No? Okay, right. So we've prized then. That's but also a real big issue. No energy. Oh, no energy. Okay. So I need to do my maths right. I really do. So I need to... It's got to be something over here, right? Remove 3 here, 2 here. And then that leaves only 4. So it means I can't take out another Dunsparce. I think I have to, like, put a lot of damage on the Meowth right now, no? I think. Also, you're not taking much damage. I think I do this. And just... Sure. Wait, doesn't that mean I lose? No. No. Did I just throw? No way, wait. I can't have thrown the game. No, because I draw in, I need cards in my deck to activate the Dunsparce. Stretcher? Oh, but I'm just gonna lose. Oh, wait, no, I can attack, though. Oh, no, we're fine. We're okay. It's fine. False alarm. I think. False alarm, I think. I gotta remember, when you have 0 cards left in deck, the Dunsparce cannot be activated. It says you may draw 3 cards. If you drew 3 cards, the if you drew is massive. You shuffle it into the deck. It's not shuffle into the deck, draw 3. It's draw 3 if you do shuffle. If you cannot draw a singular card, you don't shuffle it into the deck, meaning you deck out. And I literally, by finding this one card, I caused that to happen because I'm going to draw and have 0 cards in deck. My thought process originally was like, oh, let's get rid of this these two supporters. I don't need Lily. I don't need Brock. Let's just Ultra Ball, thin it out, get the Dunsparce. Fine, that's thinning. Thinning is winning. Not in this one, mate. Thinning is cutting it, Finn. You know what I mean? You missed a live notification? Gabriella, how dare you? How dare you? That is tragic news. It's tragic news. It's outrageous behavior. Right. I think we win. I'll be real.
The way I'm about to overtake...
YouTube video I was watching popped up. I think I win. Did you just... Wally? Why didn't you attack? The deck out! No! They knew! They big brained it! Wait, is the Meowth getting KO'd or not? They screwed. I think Meowth got KO'd! Oh my god! That was... that was something. That was something. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what. Now, Gabriella! Alright? Because you decided to miss my live notification. Because you decided, right? What that tells me, okay? What it tells me is, Pookie, hello with the 5. Thank you for the 5, Pookie. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're looking after yourself. What I was gonna do, and I'll do it, is actually, no. First off, you got to leave a like on the stream and I'll do it. I'm now going to... Well, I'm going to do it anyway. But if you could, that'd be nice. I'd really appreciate that. We need more people who are going to get notified of my live stream and want to join them. So I'm sending 5 gifted myself, boys. Another 5 gifted for the win with the 5. Let's go. We're on a train. We got a train. Let's go for another poll. Let's run it, bro. Let's send it. God, I can't even see the chat anymore. Man said, brother, 2 + 2 is 4. Hey, listen, bro. When you're trying to do the content stuff, you gotta like, you know, it's hard to lock in with mathematics and that. In reality, I've just basically matched Pookie's. How's that all-time leaderboard looking? Pookie, you are way at the top. Pookie Rain, I can't even see it. Hold on, I've got to like zoom in on it. Pookie Rain currently with 281 gifted. You are unrivaled. Toga with 65. Angelus, 59. Mitch Baldwin's up there, 56 for the win. 50. Mitch with another 5. Let's go. Wait, does that mean Mitch catches up? Mitch is now 3rd. Big dubs. Mitch, did you see that? I went, nah, that can't be right. I've got to take a 3rd spot. Mitch is now 3rd when it updates. I'm hoping this all updates because this member bar is not updating. And then we got Narcissus, we got Jordan, Timo So Fine, Dollar Ryan the Pokédoc, and Darrell. Those are the current all-time leaderboarders. This is the current stream, but that will update. Look at that, it's updating. There we go. Everyone enjoy your memberships. There is currently, I need to release it actually today. or maybe tomorrow. There's currently content going on the members side. So if you want some extra content, some extra stuff, there you go. If you remember, they got some extra content for you. Oh, we're playing the Rocket Boy. This is like really bad into us, isn't it? Don't we just kind of get cooked by Rocket here? Uh-oh. Let's find out. We'll go for a Brock. Item lock kind of does nothing. We'll do it anyway. Member content's a thumbs up. Love it. Excellent, excellent. I need to release the next episode of my Fire Red Lazlock. So we'll do that. We'll do that, buddy. After today's stream, I'll have it released. Okay, I'm hoping they're kind of bricking. That's kind of all we hope for here. But this is a very, very bad matchup. Just going to point that out. I could Ultra Ball for a Dunsparce. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. The streamer can't be ahead of me on his own streams. Valid. Valid, 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 valid. Has it updated now then for you? Well, no, we'll see, because if it updates here, so there's Mitch. You did gift one earlier as well. That will count to the all-timer. But it needs to update. That's what it needs to do. Unless you was below me before and then it went up. I don't know. Rather play Pult Blaziken. Honestly, I think it really is just choose your flavor, if you know what I mean. It's just whatever you feel like. Clearly, Pult Blaziken's really good. And surely it will have a good finish at some other tournament. So I think Pult Blaziken's still really nice. And it is just, yeah, pick what you kind of prefer. Because you're going to like differences that are so minute that, well, not so minute, I guess you could say that. I think that's an understatement, but that are minute enough that you know, it's fine to play Pult Blaziken, even if it's slightly worse than straight Pult or Pult the Dunsparce, if you prefer it. You know, because if you play a deck you prefer, you're more like, if you're having a better time playing a deck, you're going to want to get to know it more. You're going to play more games with it, and you're going to be better at it than if you are playing a deck that's just the best. And you're playing it because it's the best. You know, that's why I always champion playing a deck that you really enjoy playing over the best deck. If the best deck is what you really enjoy playing, well done. You know, you're loving life. It's simple as that. Thoughts on Garchomp? Garchomp's serious, isn't it? Garchomp is serious business. I'll be real with you. Also, I'm going to get cooked here, bro. I'm going to get so cooked. Why did I attach the active? No, I need to attach, don't I? I need to get on the attachment curve. What league am I in? I'm in Master League right now. I'm assuming you mean the ladder. Oh, I've already got Crispin. Yeah, we'll get another one of you. It's fine. Do I go for another Dunsparce? I feel like, do you know, I really want to feel the power of Dunsparce now. I really want to see what it's bringing to this deck. I want to experience it, you know? I don't want to just play Pult. I want to see what Dunsparce is doing for us. So let's get another Dundee down. Straight Pult, Pult Blaziken, or Pult Noir. It's looking like straight Pult's the best. But as I said, it's just what, you know, pick what you prefer, man. Pick what you prefer. I'm liking that Dusknoir, it's not on its way out, right? But something's happened to Dusknoir. Something's nerfed it somewhat, somehow. Right? The rotation hit and Dusknoir's like, nah, I'm taking a breather. Blood hit the bench. So I'm kind of happy with that. But I'm not happy with the fact that it's been replaced by Crustle as the annoying card in the format. Alex, my thoughts on Crustle? I don't like... Look. It's a good thing for a format because it forces you to play outside of the box, right? If you haven't teched for Crustle, you're going to have to adapt in some way. It forces you to have another challenge in deck building. It's not just, I'm going to throw together a strategy. It's, I'm going to throw together a strategy, but I need to deal with this. I need to deal with Crustle. If I can't deal with Crustle, I'm having a bad time. There's a double-edged sword to that, though, in that because the format's so limited, only so many archetypes can kind of deal with it and get away with it. So it kind of constrains the format a little bit in a sense where, yeah, every deck can technically deal with Crustle in some way or another, but the good decks that can also deal with it really easily are just going to come out on top most of the time. And I'm not a fan of that. If you're following my line of thinking there, you're following what I'm saying? You're following me? Anything that causes limitation instead of development is, in my book, not good for a format. I think a format needs to have diversity. It needs to have variety. And obviously the rotation has caused a lot of that to go. But I think that's more because of rotation. I don't think it's because of anything else. I think it's just because we lost a lot of cards. Simple as that. And we're left in a format where one of the best decks in the format before rotation wasn't affected. Every other deck kind of was or disappeared. And therefore, you're just left with this behemoth. And then Crustle, because there's less cards in the format, Crustle can, of course, take advantage of that too. So, right now, I think Crustle is restricting the format a little bit more than it needs to be. But it's necessary for any game. I think it's good to challenge you as a deck builder. But if you play it, you're kind of a bot. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen. Listen, listen, listen. Anyone can attach pass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. Oh, the Crustle players are unsubscribing right now. It's cooked. It's cooked. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me play here. I'm actually going to use... am I going to get handed? Am I going to get archered? I'm probably going to get archered. Oh, this is so tough. All right. Let's run it. Okay. 5 there. Oh, no, but it can't do anything to basic Pokemon. I'm cooked, bro. I forgot. Ay. This is the best Pult play you're ever going to see. Jesus. I said I'm leaving. Hey, Matata, how you doing, man? How you doing? Listen. Okay, I will say this though. It's a matter of don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I mean? It's literally that. Don't hate the player, hate the game, man. Because at the end of the day, Creatures has allowed this format to exist, right? They printed the cards. This is the format that exists. Creatures at fault, not people playing it. If there's a way to win, that's why are you gusting that up? What? Oh no, you're just gonna go for Mewtwo, right? Yeah, this is chopped, bro. This is done. Do I really have to build up this? Is that an option? I mean, it could be, right? It might have to be, but that feels terrible. Just punching 150 feels really bad. Yeah, now I feel really bad for not getting that damage down, because if I had damage on here, could have built towards a multi-prize turn. But yeah, don't hate the player, hit the game. If someone's playing Crustle and they win a tournament with them, great. Like, congrats to, I don't know who got second place with Crustle, but congrats, man. Like, that's around in the format. It's a good deck. A wall deck is a wall deck at the end of the day. Well done. You played the game and you got really far. That's like, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in their position. So what am I to sit here and, say anything about it? So like, yeah, I'm saying a bot is a bit of a meme, but hey, if you find a winning strategy in a competitive game, you're kind of a fool not to do it. But that's what I mean. It's like, why are you playing it? Are you playing it exclusively to win? Then yeah, you have to play the best strategy. It's as simple as that. But if you find that not fun and you value having fun just as much as you do winning, then yeah, it's a different story, isn't it? Right, I'm getting buggered here. But to be fair, this is naturally like a terrible matchup. And I'm not just saying it as an excuse. Like, this is like just straight up bad for us. All right, let's see if I can get a boss. I want to boss that Mewtwo up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a Dreepy, but I think I've prized one, and yeah, I'm in a bit of a sticky spot. Meaning, I might have to come up with a Dundee. That's going to be fun. Let's just boss you then. Fine. Take you out. And we'll do that then. Oh, man. That's a shame. What's Omega Starmie? I'm going to play it in a bit, so we'll see. Try slot box. What is slot box? I keep hearing people say slot box. Hi, Fire. You unsubbed? Well, GG. Cooked. Thoughts in between Rockets, Honchkrow, and Joltik Box? Honchkrow's got to be better, right? Isn't Joltik Box kind of dead? With hands gone? Clefairy Box? Oh, I like Clefairy Box. Yeah, slop is terrible. See, people are throwing this slop around too quickly, man. Listen. A slop deck. Like, people, why do we use the term slop? Isn't slop to define something that's just kind of garbage, in a sense where it just kind of like, it just plays itself. It's just, ugh. It doesn't take any skill to play. It doesn't take any talent. It's just sloppy. I'm sure, didn't people call Goldengo the slop deck, or like AI slop deck, or whatever it was? Because it was a deck that was just so simple. Isn't Clefairy Box not that? No? Azul made it a meme? I don't know why Clefairy is the slot box, though. Yeah, okay, I see that Azul was doing it, but I maybe... Someone can explain why. Because I actually want to understand it. Like, I don't know why it's considered sloppy. Is it because it is just like, hey, I'm just going to hit you with a bunch of different attackers, but then that's just a toolbox, right? That's just Ogerpon box. It's sloppy, that's why. Like Dengo slop, I get, because it's just like, oh, draw big hand, take big KOs. Simple as that. No real dynamism. It's just deck's really good at one thing. Whereas Ogerpon box is a bit more nuanced, isn't it? Maybe I'm too small brain. That's probably what's going on. Also, I've just been chopped. Right, boys, it's a wrap. It's done. Like, wouldn't Crustle more qualify as slop? No? Wouldn't that be more sloppy? Because you're doing nothing most of the time with Crustle, but just attaching and attacking. And bossing. Isn't Crustle so much more slop? People put in lots of cards to counter every deck. Yeah, but then that's kind of like Binder, isn't it? That's just a Binder deck. Hey, listen. I shouldn't counter the culture, should I? But I'm petitioning Crustle to be slop. The slop deck of the format. But I'll give the slop box. I get it. It's just throw a bunch of cards in there and just attack. I get it. But that, you could say that about a lot of toolbox decks. You could say that technically about the Dugong deck I built, right? You could say the same thing in theory to Armourouge box, right? With the Ho-Oh. That's, people didn't call that slop. Why is it slop now? Huh? What's going on? I need some justice here, okay? Something's happening. Something's going on. Anyway. Did I want Gardegon? Yes, of course. It was too good. But then Pult came in, so it's like... Right, boys. Let's do Starmie, shall we? I've got to do intro as always. Got to do it. And like, Terrabox isn't slop. Terrabox is actually very high, very difficult to play. But it's just not... Like, the payoff to the difficulty just isn't worth it. That's why you don't see it being played much. It's like, oh, it's very sequence heavy and very difficult to play, but it doesn't have much reward for that. You know, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, I'm just wasting my time. You know? Terra slop? Okay, I'll get Terra slop. Starmie's, okay, we're overusing slop, boys. We're overusing the sloppy term. All right? You can't call everything slop, because if everyone's slop, no one is. Syndrome talking sense. All right, intro. This is a top 4 Mega Starmie deck from a regional. People were rolling out Mega Starmie from day 1. They were saying it was nothing. And yet here it is getting top 4 at the first post-rotation regional. What variant is it? It is the Dusk Noir variant. The one people thought were least likely to do well. On Limitless, you mainly saw Frostlass with it doing well. But no, it's Dusky. Dusky Daisuke. You know? I literally just said in Japanese, Dusky, I love you. That's so cool. Or love. Because Daisuke's love in Japanese, isn't it? It's the most, like, easiest when you watch anime. You just know instantly when you hear Daisuke, it means love or something. Anyway, someone in chat have been calling this Slop Starmie. Hey, come on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. So. This is kind of garbage. Hello? What's going on? Jesus. Shout out Fire. Or Fire. Hope I said your name right. Chat to FTW. Is it better to ride the meta or go against it? You're doing what to the meta? At least take it to dinner first. Jesus. Right. Do what feels good, my friend. Isn't that crazy, bro? Do what you like. If you're talking about winning, play the meta. That's why it's called the meta. Play it. But if you're vibing, if your team vibes, you go against the grain. Why? Because you're different. Yeah? Because you ain't like all these other slop players. You're something else. You are a free thinker. That's what you are. Or you could just play the meta. Never rocks your boat, you know? All right, so this Starmie might just get cooked. So let's go for another Staryu. This isn't the best matchup, I would imagine. because of the terror typing, meaning we can't hit them on the bench. So we have to be a bit more limited in terms of our sniping. However, we can one-hit KO it, so I'll take that. That's fine. Bricked up hand. I mean, hand's a little better now, so that's fine. That's totally fine. Don't be a meta slave. Greninja Dusknoir? Greninja Dusknoir's... it's just a bit too much going on. You know? At that point, just play Starmie Dusknoir, you know what I mean? But if you like Greninja, run it, bro. Thoughts on the Baby Blood Moon deck? What, the one that Tim Danklin plays often? Is it that one we're talking about? I've never played it, to be fair to you. I'm assuming you're now on about the Barbarical deck. That deck just didn't show up, did it? Like, that deck just didn't exist. Like, where was that deck at Prague? You know what I mean? We saw more Festival lead than Barbarical, you know what I mean? Okie dokie got no love, broski. It's an interesting deck. It's a good deck, but it's just, yeah, I don't know why. Why was it a no-show? Is it too risky? Or does it just get bodied by Pult? So people are like, well, if it gets bodied by the best deck in the format, it's probably not a good idea to take to a regional. You love Honchkrow? Yeah, Honchkrow's a great deck to play for fun. And definitely, you could take it. You could definitely take Honchkrow to like a League Cup and then just win. You can. Pult everywhere. Thankfully, no Pult here. You know what I mean? So, boys, in the chat, because I just saw Evolve say, they said something and I missed it, and they said I say that as an ex-Dengo player. I want to know, if you played Goldengo as your main deck before rotation, what deck did you move to? Like, what deck are you playing now? Now Dengo is gone. What are you playing? I'm going to predict Alakazam. And if you were a Guardi player, you just went to Pult, didn't you? You just went to Pult. I bet you just went to Pult. Huh? You meta scrub. Huh? That's how I see it. Yeah, you're already in the dark side, so you might as well stay there. Hey! Lucario. Nice. Nice, that's nice. From Indonesia? Awesome. Hello. Do you know what's funny? I kind of have fallen off Lucario, and I have a whole Lucario deck, bro. And I'm already like, nah, Lucario's kind of fallen off, bro. You fell off, bro. All right, I think I just got to one-hit KO this Oakapon, right? With the Starmie. This is what I got to do. All right, I definitely healed her then. Just Starmie Ignition. Just delete it, bro. Just delete it. It's fine. It's fine. Keeps you in the prize race. That's important. This seems kind of silly, but I might need Dusclops at some point. Right, let's delete. See you later. Bye-bye. We could do that again next turn as well, which would be quite nice, actually, because that would get us only 2 prizes left to take. So I like that. I like that. And the Ignition gets deleted, so thankfully Myriad Leaf Shower's not doing too much. Hey, for the win. How are you? I moved from Pult to Zard to Garchomp and now settled on Lucario. Wow, that's quite a switch up. Chomp is good, bro. Chomp is good. Chomp's really good. Like, if you're a Chomp fan, now's the time, bro. Now's the time. I don't think you're going to get a better time to play Garchomp. I'll be real. You know what I'm saying? It's in a really solid spot. And I could see it getting a top 4 somewhere in the future. Wait, didn't it already get a top 4? Wait, did it get top 4 at this regional? Or was it like a top 8? I don't know, but Garchomp's good. What's on Hydrapple? I actually have a Hydrapple deck I'm going to cover on the Dex channel, so you'll see that. You'll see my thoughts then. Only downside of Chomp is weak to grass. It's weak to grass, and it can be quite slow setting up sometimes. And your opponent's already ahead of you. I've noticed that with Chomp. It's just sometimes it's just quite slow. You know? But if you're playing a deck that can't win at kill Chomp, yeah, mate, as soon as that Spiritomb comes out, it's just GG, bro. You know, you got 2 Chomp with like 250 damage on it, you know, you just come in and be like, all right, I'm just going to hit 500. Thank you. Cheers. Spiritomb is a cheeky bugger. It really is. The new Chomp list is so good. It's very straightforward, isn't it? I think that's the one thing I'm not a fan of with Garchomp, is it's very like, a pre-baked package. You know what I mean? It's really kind of a pre-baked deck. And I'm not a fan of that because it doesn't have much variety. It doesn't support the philosophy that I really like in Pokemon TCG or any TCG is creativity and applying different concepts together to build, a deck that does something. Garchomp's kind of like, oh, here's a deck for you, play it. It just feels like out of the box kind of deck to play. But I think they're okay to exist because, there's people who just want that, who just simply, and that's totally fine, who just want to sit there and like, I want to pick up a deck, it's its own archetype, and it just plays itself, It's, Rocket Box is kind of similar in that sense, I'm not a fan of it, but hey, I think it's okay to have some of those in format that are good, And it's good that the best decks are still the ones that require the most creativity, or at least follow the good nature of the... Holy, that was 370 damage! Huh. Damn, boy, where'd you find this? Okay. We just got Meganian, bro. I'm getting cooked. What? I can't do anything about that. What do you expect a brother to do out here? Jesus. Lord Mary, Lord have mercy on me. I can't do anything. I can't make a play. I just get O-code. I literally just get one killed. There's nothing I can do. I couldn't even Oh, it's a rat, bro. Okay. No. I can pull something out of the bag here. No, I can't. I was gonna say I could because I could. No, I could pull something out of the bag. Okay, I can make something happen. Yeah, I can make something happen here. No, we're fine. We're fine. Well, kind of. Not really. No, we're not fine. I thought I was fine, but my mind changed. Basically, I need ignition energy. I need to draw into ignition. If I draw into ignition, maybe we can come back. No, but it's just the fact that they're just getting a KO here is the problem. Because I was thinking I could go into Starmie, right? And then boss KO this, right? And then the Meganian's not doing anywhere near as much damage. But I'd still need to take 3 prize cards. Which means I'd have to KO this. It's just too big HP. I just can't do it. Can't take it out. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I'll be real. You don't need that many crying emojis, Fire. I feel you, though. I feel you. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I could boss trapping. That's probably not a move. What's their energy count? Energy count 2, 4. Yeah, okay. That's not enough. It's only 7 energy. Okay. That's back out. That's energy recovery. So, I can't trap anything. I can't use a Dusk Noir. It's just a bad matchup. Is it one of them ones? Or is it I'm just bad at Pokemon? No, I feel like this deck, I don't know how it should go into this. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would go well. Yeah, I don't think this is winnable. All right, I'm gonna scoop up and we'll go into another one. I just don't think there's anything I could do. I tried figuring it out, but there's nothing I think we can play that can make that work. I think we just, as soon as that Meganian came out, it was GG. You know what I mean? Just like, that Meganian is impossible to deal with, I think, with our deck. Unless we had a way to do it, right? Because technically you'd have to do Dusk Noir, Dusclops, and then use the main attack. That's just too much, man. That's too much. If I have Iono. Jesus. If I had Crustle, I'd win. You're one of them, huh? You're one of them ones, eh? Oh, I see. I see. I see how it is. I see how it is then. Hunch and you win. How's Sharpedo winning with so much grass? It's not. Okay. If I'm correct, this deck definitely wants to go first. Because you just want to get Starmie out quickly and just start going... Hit him with that M16 burst, you know? If you know, you know. I like this opening hand, actually. It's quite nice. Puffin for 2 star use. Could Pokepad next turn for... Oh, no, maybe I just go to 1 star you. Or I just go for, like, 1 star you, double Clops. You know, double Skull, sorry. Just play Goldengo, bro. Yeah, of course. What am I doing? What am I doing in my life? Why am I just playing bad decks? So what's funny, actually, obviously you're not doing that, Slayer, but it reminds me of the comments I would see of like, oh, just play this. Or like, I think I saw a comment on my Dugong deck of saying, oh, it's just this with extra steps. It's like, bro, you... That's like saying just play Dragonpult. You know, it's such like a simplification, a generalification. Like, it leads to the same result. Basically, if someone says, just play this deck, it's better, they are basically saying to you, in a nutshell, don't play any other deck except the best deck. Because you could say that for everything until you get to the best deck. It is the most small-brained take ever. Just play this, bro. Why aren't you just playing this? Just play this. Where does that take you, bro? Where does it take? Just play Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what I'm saying? Do you know what? How about this? No. Just become a professional football. Actually, no. Become a brain surgeon. Oh, I've got an idea. Live forever. Play a better deck. You're such a fraud. It's you, people. Yeah, that's led to this world becoming what it is. Oh, it's Zorak. That's actually quite winnable early days, isn't it? That's actually not bad. That's actually okay. I think this is actually pretty decent, quite winnable, so to speak. In the early doors, we got to make sure we can come and just go pop things off, you know? I heard Dragonpult's pretty good, try that. Oh, it's funny. I heard Dragonpult is a good day. This is just ADP of extra steps. Just play Pult instead of Star. Yeah, why are you playing Starmie? Just play Pult, bro. Just play Crustle. What are you doing? Oh, God. The 1.37 update. Is that what we call it now? Wow. Are we like Minecraft? Do I like this? I like the view deck update, yeah. I do like this update. It's a good update. It's a dub. I made a Pult and it's like any other Pult, but mine bricks so bad for no reason. How much is it like any other Pult, Aiton? Have you cut out some important cards? Have you cut out some cards? All right, let's do this. If I can... Well, I can get Starmie. I can so Starmie right now. In fact, I think I'm going to. With the Legacy. With the Legacy. It makes sense to play Legacy because you got big legs. It just works out, bro. They're clearly made for each other. Do I just go for the... Do I go for the double whammy here? I think I just do, right? I'm going to get so greedy here. They can't want it KO me. So, well... 250 plus the Mochi. That's 290. Black belt Mochi would want it KO me. But I'll take the risk, bro. I'll take the risk. We'll run it. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'll take the 2 prizes here. And they've lost half their draw engine. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I heard Mew VMAX is going crazy right now. Give it a shot. I need to try Mew VMAX. I really do. Mobile has changed. I swear mobile, they were going to give... Wait, how has the mobile changed? Because wasn't they going to give it landscape mode, but they ended up not doing it? I know tablet, you can now do landscape mode in tablet, which is so big. Because landscape's so much better than vertical. The problem is ptcgl adds stuff to the game that should have been in the game month 1. True, yeah, true. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I'd rather be in the world now where we have these updates and we're getting them rather than we're still not getting them and still moaning about it. You know? I'm just glad they're getting to it and it's being taken a little bit more seriously. You can tell Pokemon have hired some more people. There's a little bit more competency in the dev team now, you know, compared to beforehand. So there's clearly been some prioritization going on, which I like. And development is going on. Now, I think one of the issues we have with ptcgl is that I think my theory is still standing that I said from back in the day when it was first coming out, which is that it's built on a very bad set of coding that it's incredibly difficult to unravel. And I think the reason why it was so hard, apparently it's fixed now, but I've seen pilot posts that it's not fully fixed. Part of the reason why that the search bug, right, that they fixed recently was so... Wait, why has it got a red tick? What's going on there? Gravity Mountain, okay. The reason why that took so long to solve wasn't because they didn't care about it. It was because, in my opinion, not having seen it, to be fair to you, but in my opinion, I probably should just boss here actually, right? Just boss this, take out, yeah. Okay, let me boss. Is that, yeah, the coding was just terrible from the ground up. And so after many updates and updates and updates and updates and many years, unraveling something like that is an absolute pain. That's what I think is the case. And I think that's still a problem now, where these more competent devs are trying to unpack the terrible coding the game originally had, because Pokemon themselves, and you can't blame the developers, you have to blame Pokemon, because Pokemon decided to budget cut like crazy. Budget cut too hard on a Pokemon client. They're trying to sift through all of that, because they hired incompetent devs that didn't truly know what they were doing. So that's where we're at, you know? Also, I think like AI coding has helped a lot, apparently. I've heard that AI coding has helped. But yeah, I think it's incompetence from the start, and that's been building and building and building, and now they're kind of trying to unravel it, and it takes so long to do because, you know, the game's built on on that code. So it's like, how do you do it without destroying the whole game? You know, it's like operating on a supercomputer with like multiple wiring, and it's like you take out one wire and the whole thing dies. You know, it's like, how do you do that? You know, even as a skilled expert, like it's so difficult. So I'm being graceful now that they are providing a lot of good updates and still trying to tackle the harder stuff. In the hellscape that ptcgl is, I'm assuming it is at its baseline, which is only Pokemon's fault. You know, that's not a KO. I thought that was a KO. Well, it's all right. They ain't got Zoroarks to deal with. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. Search bug was so scary that I was afraid I won't be able to pick my Pokemon IRL. Blood's like looking for his deck. Donnie's like this and going, it won't let me get it, bro. What's it doing? Also, is that pink? No, okay, I thought it was pink here. Oh, it is kind of pinkish because I thought the green scheme was removing some green, making it pink. No, I'm waffling. But it's clearly a super important bug, right? Because people are using ptcgl a lot to like play and train, and if a search bug ruins your whole game, you know, it voids a lot. And maybe, I've heard this down the windpipe, maybe there's, bro, come on. Do you know what this Donnie's done? This Donnie's on mobile and they've closed the app. That's why they're not doing anything. Maybe, just throwing this out there, they are planning to have some sort of events of some sort going on with ptcgl. I don't know, there was a hiring for a position that was like about organizing events within like the game. It's not like the physical stuff. I don't remember it fully, but there was something I saw and I was like, oh, that's interesting. It could hint towards in-game tournaments or tournament events, similar to what like champions are doing. I don't know, but hey, I just saw it. I'm throwing it out there. Anyway, next game. That was kind of a dud early, wasn't it, game? Yeah. We won early doors. I think that's kind of what you want to do with this deck, eh? That's right. They doubled the number of devs. Now they have 4 people working on it. They are preparing for tcglive for qualifiers. Hey, it'd be cool to see like some sort of separate thing for ptcgl, but it needs to function first, and that might be why maybe they're prioritizing it more. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? All right, let's go first again. Clearly going first is working for us, so we'll run it. We will run it. Guys, how does straight Pult beat Lucario? Because you can't hit big enough numbers and they just super... Well, that's how Lucario kind of works. I guess you just have to get lucky, I guess. I don't know. Good thing is Lucario's not actually that popular now, so... Have you heard the controversy about the judges in TCG tournaments? Yeah, of course. They made a statement, didn't they, Pokemon? They made a statement talking about what's going on, particularly with the Pokemon Go guy, saying that he was warned multiple times about his behavior and he kept doing it, and that's what got him banned. But people aren't happy with that response for some reason, and I'm sure it's a valid reason. I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'm not too clued into the Pokemon Go stuff and that. I've just heard it. That Pokemon responded and not many people are happy with it. Which is like... It's weird, right? Because you can see why Pokemon don't want to be transparent, because when they are, they get bodied for it. But at the same time, that's kind of their fault anyway. You know, it's difficult, right? Because you're trying to run, and I'm not trying to stick up for Pokemon, but I'm just trying to think like about this logically, and I'm not trying to apply any sort of like emotional bias to it. I'm just trying to look at it logically. In that, you're running multiple events multiple times a year involving thousands of people, either involved, organizing, running, whatever it may be. You know, it's a system, it's a machine, and there's things that are just gonna go wrong as a result, right? It has to be something at the bottom. You have to like maybe they have to tighten up their hiring process of how they acquire judges or anything down that line, or making rule sets much more stricter and much more straightforward, you know. And that's a journey. Like that needs to be. Are we playing the same Donny that we bodied a second ago? Oh mate. Well, you're about to get cooked again. So it's I feel sympathy for the people who run the tournaments and judges in that sense, you know, where it's like, oh, it's such a big machine that things are going to slightly go wrong, and the people who do genuinely intend well are getting like slack for it, and I think that's unfair. I think, you know, just judges in general shouldn't be thrown under the bus because of this, but Pokemon needs to do something about it, clearly. That's definitely one thing I would say. Hold on, let me, Demand Insanity Evolve is not a good idea. But it's an easier KO to take, so I'll do it. And where am I getting at with this then? What was I getting at? Yeah, so I can understand on Pokemon's front, in a sense where like things are bound to go wrong eventually at some point in time, but it's looking a bit consistent, which means the way they're acquiring judges, the way they're getting judges is not reliable enough, in that it's letting judges through who are clearly not fully understanding what's going on, or Pokemon are, you know, communicating to these judges what is appropriate and what isn't, and Pokemon themselves are enforcing too harsher guidelines. I don't know. But I think ultimately it's still the Pokemon Go guy who got his tournament stripped. I think that was criminal, bro. Like, Donny celebrated and he got stripped. That is tragic. That is awful. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Wow. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. You know? And they mentioned something about putting people in danger. What? Hello? Bro threw his headphones on the table. Who's he hurting, brother? Oh, you got my pinky. Oh, no. Brother, come off it, mate. Come off it. It's a joke. I think that's what I'm saying. Maybe it is just like rule sets. Like the rules they have are just ridiculous. They're just stupid, you know? Something's going on there. I'll give that. So I'm understanding on Pokemon's front, but I'm not like defending Pokemon. I think they're doing something wrong, clearly. Period. You know? You shouldn't feel like you can't celebrate. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? What are we doing? Eh? Well, what's the point? You know? Redonk. It's ridiculous. Right, anyway. Enough of that. I've got to delete this Donny. I've got to get rid of it. So he's going to go, blood. He's got to go. So he's going to go. It feels risky playing a free prize deck with Duskwile, doesn't it, though? Because you're just like, owie, you know? That made no sense. Man said you're just like owie. Can they hit me for 90 and 90 something? Oh, they can't. Oh. I might have to double Dusclops here, and that feels kind of scary. Ha ha ha. Ha. Wait! It's fine. It's okay. I have Dusclops. I had Stretcher. I could have just Stretchered. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's all right. So, Wait, am I doing this wrong? No, it's fine. There's like many ways I could have made a play here, and I'm kind of doing it all wrong. No, I am doing it wrong. Wait a second. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I've misplayed, but it's kind of fine. Because I think I accidentally didn't misplay. I think I'm okay. Because I was thinking, I could Dustclops this and then 1-hit KO it with the Starmie's second attack, but it actually isn't enough. It's 260, not 280. So what I should be doing is Dustclopsing, manually retreating here with Ignition into the fresh Starmie, and then bossing up this, and then taking out Zekrom, leaving one copy of Zorak. Yeah, it's a Zorak that can attack, but I think I'm kind of in a position where I just got to do what I got to do. You know what I mean? Let's get all the Dustclops out because I am just full vibe today. Apparently, there we go. That's probably the best I could get out of that, and I have room for Dusk Noir at some point. So, although I think I should have kept a bench slot open, if I'm honest. Hey, maybe. Thank you, Simeon. Thank you. I honestly think they did it just because of the ruling of the TCG tournament earlier to be consistent. Yeah, it's clearly something about consistency. Bro, I feel bad for them. We have bodied this guy twice. It's a problem, innit? They're getting cooked. Let's do another Starmie. Let's do it again. Let's have another run. You prefer the Wally version of Starmie? I don't have enough Starmie experience to say. I'm on the fence about Starmie, personally. It feels like you're kind of playing on edge all the time. You don't feel in control of the game a lot. You know, it's just like, okay, well, we'll pop a Dust Noir here and we'll see what we get. You know, it kind of feels like that. It gets wins. Clearly, it's a good deck, but it just has that vibe that it gives me of a bit on edge. You know, you get one thing wrong and it's cooked. You know, it's not much leeway. And I'm not a fan of decks like that because have you seen me? Have you watched my content? All right. Going first seems to be the way again. You know, went first 2 times in a row and won both of them, so we'll keep running. By the way, I used Okie Dokie EX in my mega box with your deck list and got second place. Nice. That's W. That's a dub on that bad boy. Love it. Glad you got it, and thanks for using the deck. Yeah, Okie Dokie in the because obviously Okie Dokie being able to charge to itself is kind of funky. It's kind of decent, isn't it? I might actually take it to a tournament and see how I do, because it's not a bad deck, albeit. Okay. All right, Solrock. This is actually not good. So what I need to do is I need to be prepared. Risky Ruin to help there. Ultra Pull away of Risky Ruin. Yeah, probably boss. Probably boss. Hey, boss. Give me a star. All right, let's throw that down. Now I'm a bit... Maybe I should have done that before Risky Ruins, huh? We learn and we live and learn, don't we? Do I only play online or also local? So I only play online. I was planning to go to local, hence why I've got a Lucario deck. But then I got hit with the surgery. So I'm getting to the back end of it now, like the real back end of it. I had like a complication and it's still not fully there, right? There's still some problems going on that I might need to address, but I am able to like be. So I should be able to move around a little bit now. And it's a shame because I had a friend who was moving to Australia and I was meant to see him on Thursday, but I wasn't able to go out and see him. So sadly, I've missed him. I'll have to go and visit him. But yeah, no, I plan to go to locals as soon as I'm back into things. I don't know if I will go with Lucario now though. I mean, I've got the deck, but I might try something else. I might try something else. What do I have in my deck though, boys, eh? Look at that. Yeah, I've got a Tool Scrapper. If I went to the regionals, I would have won. I would have been prepared. Do you get recognized at locals? I do, yes, I do. And it's quite cool, actually. It's really cool. Don't want to play this, but I kind of feel like I have to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ooh, okay. No, I've got to... Oh, I really don't want to play this. Oh, I really don't. Well, I don't have to, do I? I could just pop you, bro. Well, no, I kind of do have to. I need a better board state than just Starmie. That just feels a bit rough. You know what I mean? So Salvatore, yeah, you're right. Salvatore does make Starmie super aggro, but only if you're going second. If you're going first, it doesn't really change much. So, I'm liking the going first. So I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's worth Salvatore. Right. And yeah, unless you're going second. Like, you go second, Meowth, Salvatore, pop, right? All right, let's get rid of you then. It would have been nice if I had a Monkey Dory, because I could have done so much more damage here. But that's fine. We'll do this. That's fine. This is where Starmie's good. Early doors, comes in, swings, right? Takes out the evolutions. Fitting Mega Frostlass into this. So there is a gamer that is already a Mega Frostlass Starmie deck. He just doesn't play Dusknoir. Playing all of them, like Dusknoir, Frostlass, and stuff, it gets a bit clunky. I don't think 06 in this list. This is the top 4 list. It's not my list. From Prague, the regional that just happened. Starmie seems like it's really good against single prize decks, but struggles against a deck that uses basic EX Pokemon. Well, I mean, if you can pull off Nebula Beam and pull some Dusknoirs, it can go into those okay. But you're right. It's obviously against evolutions where it's best. What Lucario list am I bringing? This Lucario list was like one of the first Lucario lists from post-rotation in Japan. So this list is actually quite old now and outdated. You know, Lucario doesn't really play Max Belt. It kind of does. But you see a lot more lists play like Hero's Cape or Scrapper now. Sorry, or Unfair. But I've got the Max builds. It's got like 1 copy of Meowth in there. It's just Lucario really. But an older version. Oh, you try bust this up? Oh, look at you. You try bust it up. Oh, it's so cute. That's so cute. Anyway, you're smart though, because you've put 2 of them down. That said, I definitely want to target this one. So we'll come in and do that. I don't mind using the energy here. It's fine. It's not that I don't need a Latias down. Let's pop again. Pop a Dom, I might say. Hey, I love an Indian. Oh, bit of Korma. Oh, excellent. Gorgeous. And that's 2 prizes traded for 1. I like that. Excellent. The reason I'm targeting this one is because it's got an energy on it, and that means they could 1-hit KO me, but now they can only go for an Aura Jab, which is not a 1-hit KO. That's a big deal. Problem now, though, is they only need to KO 1 Starmie to win, so they could Aura Jab and 1-hit KO me afterwards and win. Meaning I need to pull something out the bag even now. You know what I mean? Double premium. Triple! Jesus, relax. Gear for boss. No, I think I would want a boss now, right? This turn. I want to basically... What do I want? I need Dusclops again. I need another Dusclops. And then boss. And then I just win. That's what I need. If I boss then, I would have... Well, I would have still needed it. Oh, no, they wouldn't have been able to come up with Lucario. You're right. Maybe I should have bossed first. Oh, you might be correct there. That's true. Oh, it's the Noir! It's not it! Okay, right. I think I've cooked myself a little bit. I can't lie. Oh! I don't like this. I'm not a fan of this. Oh! Don't look at it. Don't look. I should have bossed earlier. You're right. I should have. Well, if I got the boss. No, I wouldn't have got it, right? I wouldn't have got the boss anyway. It's fine. I misplayed, but I would have lost even if I played correctly. All right. Oh, that sucks. Well, we had to lose some of them, didn't we? We got the double. We got the double Zorak, and then we got the... Well, that's fine. It is what it is. We saw it do its thing earlier, all right? It's fine. It's fine. Can I try Slotbox? No, we're doing the regional stuff. The regional content. Okay? Okay? Chat! Press 1 if you want to see if it loads. I've got so many decks. ptcgl was like, what do I do? We want to see the 25th Lopenny, Frostlass, Quad Wally. 2, if you want to see top 32 festival lead. What we doing? Also, chat, just a quick question. Why does this show up? Like, what is this A symbol? What is it like? I hover over it, it disappears. It's like a Japanese symbol, the letter A, and then it says the number. What is that? What's going on there? What is this? I always see it. All right, there's a lot more ones. A lot of people want to see the Lopenny. I think we've got to run it. I don't even know how to play this deck. Let me look at it quickly. Let me vibe it out quick. Hold on. Let me vibe it out. So you got the 2/2 Frostlass line. You got Chempound Shaman for alternative support. Last one Lopenny. It's not obviously no jet energy anymore. You've got single energy attachments, mist energy. What's the quad mist for, chat? Why is there quad mist? Is it that important for Dragonpult? The Dunsparce makes sense, obviously. The Dunsparce makes sense. Fan Rotom makes sense. Alakazam? Right. Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. If you play 4 Mist, they can't out Enhanced Hammer you. Right, so true. Meowth, okay. Poffins. The only pivoting you have is air balloons. Right. Because I feel like what attack are you mainly going for is either you're going in for an early Gale Thrust and then you're just using Spiky Hopper constantly. Or you're going in for Resentful Refrain. But both of them can be a bit awkward. So I would have thought that you would need a lot more movement. You know, like Ninja. Ninja Blevins. Curious. But it got it did well. So we got to run it, bro. Let's find out. Yeah, you do pivot with Dunsparce. You're right. I know. Yeah, you do pivot. Oh, is it like you attach Air Balloon to Lopenny and then you just retreat Dunsparce? So the cape air balloons primarily go on Lopennies. You can cape Lopenny, obviously, but you air balloon retreat Dunsparce and then keep doing that. Right, got it. And then you can Wally. Got it. Right, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I know Jet's out of the format. Right, intro time, boys. Intro times. Do I go first or second? First, right? We're gonna go first. So this is a 25th place Mega Lopenny Frostlass deck from Prague. Top 32 is serious business, and it's a very strange one, and probably the only Lopenny deck that I've seen pop up since this tournament. And it's a very curious deck. You'd think with Jet Energy leaving the have we got the mirror? No, we haven't got the mirror. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Well, that's something. So yeah, you have Frostlass here for the hands, right? Big hand deck, knock it out. But we've just figured it out with chat. The way this deck wants to play, effectively, is by coming in with Lopenny, throwing an air balloon on it, and then just constantly retreating to Dunsparces, using the Dunsparce for pivot, and then constantly Gale Thrusting. Now, the fascinating thing about this deck is it plays quad Wally. It plays 4 copies of Wally. It is just going to heal constantly. I kind of like this. Do you know what, chat? This is actually very reminiscent, right? Sean loves Lopenny 6-7. Jesus. This reminds you of like the Zoroark Golisopod kind of vibes. You know what I'm saying? Also, did I start shaming by accident, chat? Am I cooked already? That is a GG, isn't it? It's fine. I've got a turn here. I've got a turn. Prefer the Mist Energy here. Why is this deck already why am I already like having fun? Wait. Is this my deck, chat? Have I found my deck? No way. What the hell's I'm getting everything already. Oh my god. Jesus. I don't even need to evolve into you. Wow. That was quick. I'm liking this. This is a really good first impression already. So yeah, you just constantly pivot your Lopenny. It's kind of good. Frostlass comes in. Yeah, and also you just heal it off like crazy. It reminds you of Golisopod. Zoroark back in the day. It's a 1 energy attacker. It comes in from the active and it hits and it heals. And that's what made it strong. This is doing the same thing. Healing's looking really good in this format, isn't it? All right, let's do our thing. Shaman was 4-star. Okay, I didn't Shaman myself. That's fine. Spike energy may go well. That's valid. That is valid, actually. But I get the mist. The mist, as chat mentioned, Alakazam. It makes a lot of sense. So here's what we do. We Gale Thrust. I do need an air balloon. Should this deck be playing free air balloon then? Is it like... It seems like it's quite an important card. Oh, there's Big Dundee. This is 100% what Prague was all about, wasn't it? Because obviously this is how the first Pult list beats Castle. It was just Dunsparcing. And it just seems like a lot of decks are really going for this Dunsparce engine right now. You know what I mean? Who would have thought, right? I don't think anyone would have predicted this being one of the best cards. One of the most, like, needed cards in the format. It's crazy work. All right, there's a boss. So I think I should be going into Mega Frostlass here, right? Shouldn't I? Yeah, because I need to manually retreat here. So I can't Wally. Well, no, I can manually retreat, Dunsparce, Wally, attach. But it's probably safer just to go into Frostlass, isn't it? Probably. Okay, let's just go into Frostlass. That's fine. I will draw. That's fine. Okay. All right. None of these are really needed. We'll go for another runaway draw. I've got Ultra Ball, though. Nice. This is actually kind of good. I really like the way this is playing. I don't know. I'm just vibing with it a lot. Okay, I can go for this Dunsparce. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Chempow obviously makes a lot of sense. You know, being able to get rid of the old Watchtower. What a pain. Go into Frostlass. Bro, this is kind of my cup of tea. It's because it doesn't require like weird energy attachments or like you just attach once and you hit big. I really like this. I'm going to put some time into this, boys, because I think I've found a deck I really like already. Oh, it's cool. And I think Mega Frostlass is a goated Mega. I think it's so good. You know what I mean? It's the Ice Queen, man. Speak of the devil, there is a Wally coming in here. Man, it's just going to be a Wally off. Oh, Lord. Okay. They're passing. Okay. All right. What am I experiencing here? What is this? What has this format become? I'm not bossing. I'm just going to go for the swing, bro. I don't care if I'm hitting like nothing. It's fine. It's okay. Unless, well, to be fair, unless I pull off a Wally. You know, if I get a Wally here, it'd be kind of nice to come in and get a prize, because that brings me to 4 prize cards to take. That's actually kind of a big deal. Oh, no. What am I doing? I've just played. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm waffling. I'm just waffling. There's Wally. That's fine. Well, if that's the case, shouldn't I just go for a Resentful Refrain and just attach for turn? Well, no, because I'd have to attach after Wally. So shouldn't I... Wait, what am I doing here? Where am I? I punch now. Right? And then, yeah, but I'm just... No. That means I should do this then. Okay. Right? I think it means I can retreat next turn without it being too much of a cost. I maybe should have saved the energy because I don't have one in hand, but I'm confident that I'll get another energy anyway. You know? But I just pass as well? I mean, if I get enough energy, I might as well just boss. Wouldn't it be worth just bossing here and just like sleeping the Lopenny? Or am I just like, it's something handed to me on a silver platter and I should just like take the KO now? You know what I mean? It's a lot to think about. A lot more than I actually bargained for. But that's actually quite cool. It is quite cool. Okay, let's... I've got Air Balloon there. Oh, I could Wally now. Could I have Wally last turn and I didn't? That's fine. I'm going to Wally now. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, we're kind of cooking right now, I'll be honest. Let's get rid of you and... I really don't need another Baneri. No, I don't need this. Yeah, that's a better card to get rid of. Get Dunsparce down. I will... Man, this deck is just kind of working, you know. I'm debating another Ultra Ball. And you know what? I'm going to do it. Let's do it. Let's get rid of the bunnies. Get another Dunsparce. I'll get the baby here. Yeah, this is so good. This is so good. Cool. Didn't get the energy, but didn't get punished. So that's the good news. I'm liking this, bro. Am I going to play Crustle? No. No. Bro, it's just sit there and attach. I'm not playing Crustle, man. I'm not playing Crustle, bro. It's not entertaining to watch. There's a GG. Love that. You know what I mean? Everyone knows what Crustle does, bro. Everyone's got it. Everyone's figured it out. You know what I mean? Everyone's already got it locked in. Ay, ay, ay. The only annoying thing about my moustache is that like it always goes up into my nose, so I constantly have to like brush it down. I put gel in my beard, bro. All right, let's run it again. I like this deck though. Don't fall for the dark side. I won't, I swear. I've got a green lightsaber. We're fine. Oh, do you know what I could use right now, chat? A beer. A beer. I am the most British man in the world. Oh, I can have a beer. Oh. I've not, I don't drink often, to be fair. I'm not much of a drinker. I only drink when I go out with my mates. I don't drink alone. So, and because I've not been out, I've not had a drink for like a month and a half. I'm like, man, I could use, the weather's getting better. I could use just sitting outside with a cold beer, you know? Man. Right. Boys. Starting Dunsparce. Actually pretty good. Like that. Festy Westy. I think we can do Festy. I'll crack one too. Love it, Pookie. Legend. Baneri. Dan, you cool. Excellent. All right, sweet. End up. Do you know what's funny is I've got some Desperados in my fridge, right? But I think they sat in the sun for too long when I originally got them because I drank them once and they tasted awful. I was like, I'm not drinking that. So they've just been in the fridge since. You're busting me, boy! Oh. Right. I just want to get this out of the active again, don't I? I really do. Okay, they're bricking like crazy, though. I like that. All right, well, evolve you. I could just heal the retreat right now. No, I'm gonna Lily. Oh, Lily. Oh, Lily, it's fine. Yeah, never punish. Never punish, bro. Love it. Let's get another Dundee. I kind of feel like I don't really want Frostlass right now, but because Frostlass doesn't need to do much and it's lower HP anyway. So if I just have two Lopennies I can pivot with every turn, then it can't. I just kind of cook. No, like the bunny does it itself. I don't need Lass here. I'm pretty sure. I'm hitting 60, but I don't want that. So I'll retreat to the fresher Dunsparce, let's say. And we'll save the battle cage to bounce the festival leads. Not going to do much, but hey. And turn, yeah. Wait, could I have Rotom last time and I didn't? This isn't my first turn, by the way, chat. I can't Rotom now, but should I Rotom before and I forgot? It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. No, see, I'm saving the pad to get at the Dunsparce if they take a knockout. Because if they get a knockout on my Pokemon here... Oh, actually, no, it was correct for me to throw this to Dunsparce up, right? Because that would have been 1 KO, whereas it is 60 HP. They hit 60 with this. Okay, that's good to know for future reference. I haven't done many matchups against Festival Lead with Dunsparce, so it's not something that's come to mind, but I'm learning that now. All right. Evening. How you doing, Harjinda? How you doing, mate? When you have a minute, can we please check Prague Masters 1329th place on Limits Labs? What deck is that? 1329. That was going to be a goofier deck, no? It'll be goofier. Let's see. I'll have a little gander while I'm playing quickly. And did they update the labs now? Is it updated? That'd be cool. Because I got my list mainly from Twitter. It is updated. Look at that. Number 1,000 or something. Is it literally the last deck? How many people joined the Prague tournament, actually? Anyway, okay. They didn't attack us. That's wonderful. Yeah, I just pad for Dunsparce. Got Balloon here. Battle Cage. I'm confident not needing this pop in. Another bunny. Nice. Excellent. 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 Smithers. All right, let's do a runaway. We got the Wally. Looking good. Maybe should have saved the cape, but that's fine. We vibe. Gelfrost? Gelfrost. Right, what number did you ask me to look at? Hey? What place? It's so funny. 1329. Deck number 1329. Uh-oh. What is it? This deck is an 0-1 drop, chat. 0-1 drop. It's loading right now. It's taking forever to load. Oh! Wait. Hello? Chat! Wait. So what you're telling me? Wait. 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 Hold on. Oh gosh. All right, hold on. I'll show you, chat. I'll show you. That is great. That is such a great thing. So what you're telling me is with the rotation, right? Someone was so upset with the rotation of Goldengo that in Prague, the first post-rotation tournament without Goldengo EX, Donnie played this. It is literally the Goldengo EX deck, but with the wrong Goldengo, because the right one is no longer in the game. Hello, can you load up the card? This does not have the first attack. What? It's just striking. You meant to have Goldengo EX. Obviously, 0-1 drop, GG to them. But my God, you've got to give it to him. That's a meme and a half. To join a tournament with the completely wrong deck is hilarious. I got to give it to him. That is funny. That is jokes, chat. That is jokes. Oh my gosh. There's a Lugia V-start? No shot. Anyway, we took like no damage there. So I'm just going to go into this, right? That's fine. Boss up a Faki while I have the chance. We'll do that. Don't need to attach to anything right now. In fact, our whole hand is just chill, bro. In fact, I'll probably get away with this. That's a bit greedy of me, but I'll get away with it, I think. Sure thing. Best $80 tournament entry ever spent. Bro, yeah. Bro's like, do you know what? Yeah. That's $80 well spent. Gotta love the meme. Gotta love it. Ay, ay, ay. That is a funny find, Evolve. Am I gonna try it? Yeah, should I play it, boys? Hello, Ethan. How you doing, mate? How you doing? It's just jokes, man. Hey, Festival, he kind of flopping on my opponent's side, though, eh? For real. Kind of taking a tumble. Under pressure, man. Bro's folding. So, what does Festival Lead typically... Can Festival Lead hit 330? I don't think most Festival Leads play max belt now. I'm pretty sure. So Wally is going to cook here for us. It's going to be massive. Ah, so true. Where's my chat? My chat's gone. Let me get chat back. Chat! There you go. You're rocking the same hairdo? Nice. Nice, Bram. Great stuff, bro. Great stuff. I can't lie. This hairdo is just... I mentioned it earlier in the stream, and I mention it every time, but it's because it's just getting too long and it's annoying me. This isn't like something I've chosen stylistically. It's just got in the way. Bought a little hairband, and I was like, yeah, let's run it. Do. Brave Bangle plus 200. No, I'm right. Is it? Oh, no, they play max belt, though, so we're cooked. Well, no, we're not cooked, to be fair. Like, we now get rid of the max belt, so now we can Wally up, right? Considering going bald, yeah. To be fair, I'm considering chopping my ears off with it, you know? That sounded dark. I didn't mean for it to sound dark, but it did. Okay, let's just go for it, Dunsparce. Oh, what am I doing? What is blood doing over it? Well, this is kind of a goofy hand, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is not looking good, bruv. I have to Lily. Wait, this feels bad. I should have knocked the Dunsparce there. What am I doing? What am I doing, bro? Okay, it's fine. I got this. I pop in, right? There we go. We get all the Dundies out. And then we got Cape Frostlass next turn. Wait! I forgot to... I just lost myself the game. I forgot to retreat Dunsparce to reset the... I'm throwing the game, bro! I'm throwing so hard! What? Yeah. I can't eradicate the bunny. It's got a balloon on it. Donnie's going. He's playing up. Oh, I can't believe I've done that. Okay, yeah. Wait, do you have the damage mod? Do you have damage mod? No? Wait. Hold on. Pause. No, but I need the Wallies. I just threw the Wallies away. I just need the Wallies. I'm so bad at Pokemon. Ah! Ooh. Greed. Greed it. Greed! Give me the gold! I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get Wally. It's gonna happen. Watch. Water for Timman! Okay, no. Alright. Fine, it's fine. Do it again. Give me Wally Squally! No, it's another one! Okay. Oh, wait, that's a Wally. But I don't want to bench you. William Shakespeare! There we go! Thank God. Wait, did I attach for turn? What am I doing? Didn't I just attach for turn? Oh, what am I doing? I'm so out of touch. Look in, bro. Look in. Oh my God. Bro, man. What is going on? I need to lock in, bro. What am I doing? It's simple sequencing. It's simple. What am I doing, man? I'm not even throwing for content. I'm just stupid, bro. Brother. ptcgl's fault? Tell me, but yeah, it weren't me. Advice for starting streaming in ptcgl? Be better than me. Okay. I'm gonna go first this time, okay? We're locking in. Fully locking in. Alright? Chat, I'm not even looking at you anymore. I blame you. It's your fault, chat. How about that? We're going first, because then we can get Rotom. I can Rotom. And then cook, okay? We're gonna cook Jesse. Alright, sequencing. Don't attach before Wally. Simple. Don't attach before Wally. Retreat before Dunsparce. That's all I've got to remember. Chat, what have I got to do? I forgot. Get a Rotom! It's fine. I didn't need it anyway. I didn't need it. This is cooked, bro. This is cooked. Chat. I'm sorry. They're bossing up Binary. They're smart. They know what they're doing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. This that's not that much of a misplay. It's fine. Brother. It's okay. I'll do this. Attach here. I do this. I don't need to worry. I could run around here. I could run around and switch into a Dunsparce. I probably should, right? Or switch into the other binary. No, I'll switch into a Dunsparce. If Dunsparce goes down, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. If you guys think I'm good enough to rage bait like this intentionally, well, no, I probably could, but I'm not. I promise. I actually am trying. I'm just forgetting things. It's just, I just forget. It's sequencing. I'm like too distracted by being content or like talking to chat that I forget I'm playing a Pokemon game and I need to actually focus on my steps, what I'm doing. I'm just not focusing on it. I'm just, I'm distracted by content brain, you know? It's fine. It's fine. Just remember, attach after Wally. After, so Wally attach, Wally attach, Wally attach, Wally attach, will attach. Whoa. Seville 1307. I'll have a look after the game, Bob. Wally attach, Wally attach. Retreat done. Retreat done. Retreat done. Wall attach. Retreat done. Wall attach. Wall attach. Retreat done. Walla. Wallahi. Okay. It's in. It's in. I'm focused now. I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm focused. Would the town store be good in this deck to search out for balloons? That is rotated, I'm afraid. Arc, it is no longer in the format. Water attached is fine. It doesn't really matter. No, it does matter if I attach water or mist, but it's fine. That's not that big deal. It's okay. You're out of it. Have you seen me? Have you seen this fella? All right, let's get you and you. Sure thing. Now we get to play some Pokemon. We get to draw cards. Hopefully I find an air balloon. That would be nice. If not, I retreat the water. That's okay. No air balloon. I definitely am benching Snow-Run, and I'm also getting this down. All right. Get you down. Get you down. Gelfrust. Yeah, that Snow-Run's got to go down for the... Zorak loves drawing big bazooka hands, so it's fine. That's good. And there's the Mega. Chat, do you prefer like the Japanese text full arts or the other ones, the illustration res? I kind of prefer the Japanese ones. It looks more like comic-y style. I prefer the bold lines and you know the way it's presented. I really like it. I much more prefer it to the illustrations. And obviously it's a throwback to the original Mega cards, right? Back in the XY era, where they did the same thing. It's just so much better, I think. All right, 8 cards in hand. That's nice damage for us. Good 400. Mega attacks res look really good. Yeah, I think they're awesome. It's just different, isn't it? I love it when Pokemon does something different because they rarely step outside their comfort zone. So it's nice to see. Yeah, so Mega Frostlass is definitely the big boy in this one matchup. Which is nice. Surely they could see this and think maybe baby Frostlass, but as soon as you see a Snow-Run, surely you just have to control your hand. Some One Piece style manga art cards. I actually haven't seen the One Piece stuff, to be fair to you. Yu-Gi-Oh's like started to like expand, haven't they, with their like board break, what they call them, border breaks or something like that. I don't know what they call them, but they've started doing like outside of the border full arts basically in Yu-Gi-Oh. Which is crazy, because, like, how's it taken that long? You know? Anyway, they're coming up with Zorak. 6 cards in hand. That's 300 damage. That's still enough. That is still enough. Oh, this is going to be great. I don't even need... Okay, this is where I Wally after retreating. See, I'm learning sequencing now. I'm learning sequencing. I'm getting it. I retreat first, then Wally. Because I need the energy to retreat, right? Retreat first. Because you don't need to Wally in the active. My brain was saying I need active to Wally, but it's not. Right? Bang. There you go. There you go. I'm going to dance pass now because I actually want to find air balloon Wally. Okay, that's okay. That's decent. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Because I want to like heal it. To be fair, I could just straight up Wally again and just attack again. But this is good. This is good. I'm having to almost like retrain my brain because there's sequencing in this deck that I'm not used to, that I just have never done in any other deck ever. Because I don't play Wally that much. And I don't look to play Wally every turn. So the sequencing of like retreating then Wallying is something that I've not done ever. So I'm like actually learning a new way of playing. Oh, that's an odd scoop out Cyclone. I guess it makes sense, but that's an odd one. What if I whiff damage? Then it's much better to do it then, no? But yeah, it seems fun because it plays very different to a lot of other decks. It's not playing like any other deck right now. It's just playing like its own unique thing. And I think that's why I like it. It's got its own style, its own way of playing, and no other deck's doing it. I quite like it. And for this reason, I'm investing. I will invest £100,000 for 20% equity. Oh, there's the big boy. See, that I was worried about this. The 1 KO potential that Zorak does have now. But I'm pretty sure you're maxing at 290 here. Because you haven't got damage and play to move with Monkey. Have they played this? Oh, they could black belt. Oh yeah, they could definitely black belt. Yeah. They have to have it though. If they don't and they just pass, they just boss. I just win. You know? Oh, well, that's thrown a bit of a spanner into things, hasn't it? I think I've got to keep a Hilda. What do I get rid of? Boys, this is tough. I might need all of these cards. Literally all of these cards I need. It's got to be Hilda, innit? It's got to be Hilda. Hilda 5-3 dance pass, fine. But I'm either going to need to heal next turn or boss. One or the other. So I had to get rid of Hilda. Yeah, see, boss, and then I can Wally again anyway. So, yeah, I think that's okay. Let's bounce this. Let's boss. You up. I'm reluctant to attach. I could attach this turn, but I'm reluctant to. There's a scoop. Okay. Oh, all right. But is that redemption, chat? Is that redemption for my first game where I bottled it? Probably, right? Probably redemption. Oh, gosh. All right. This deck's good, man. This deck's really, really good. I like it. I think I want to put some more time into that personally because I really like that. I really, really do like that. Be cool to maybe do it in a tournament video because that'd be kind of fun. It's a very unique deck, right? All right, boys. Let's wrap it up with Festival Lead. This is the Festival Lead deck. Interesting one. Well, I say that it's basically Festival Lead. There's nothing really too special about it. What is there that's unique? No, it literally is just straight cut Festival Lead. Oh, it does have the Rafska line. Rafska line is actually in here now. That's something, isn't it? I bet you didn't know you could do this in PTCGL, huh? I bet you didn't know. Hey? As soon as Pocket came out, the devs were like, oh, we got to add it. Oh, 1307 Seville. Let's check it. Let's check it. Is it on Labs again? Labs, Limitless, tcg.com. Let's see what Seville's saying. 1307. Is it the same Donny? It can't be the same Donny. 1307. Oh my god. Oh, boys. What the hell? Why do people do... Is this like a thing? Is this a thing? Look at this chat. We have Lugia V-Star at home. That's what this is. What on earth? Lugia EX for the Archeops. The Cinccino line. Luminion. Iron Hands, Ursaluna, Waterpon, Raikou. Amazing Raikou. Yveltal, amazing Yveltal. What was this? What was Fluttermane representing? What was that? Fluttermane, I'm sure, wasn't in that. Luminous Energy. That is crazy work. That is crazy work. Donny joined with Lugia V-Star. Brother, let it go. Let it go. All right. So I've got something stuck in me nose. Okay. Let's fest it up. Let's get festive. Could also be Raikou V. Ah, true. Yeah. True. I wonder if there's a better option than Lass. You could... I think Lass is the best option. But you could do Starmie. You could definitely do Starmie. You know? Oh, Weird Deer. I remember Weird Deer. Yeah, Weird Deer V. One of those cards that just came out of nowhere toward the end of the format, didn't it? All right, Festival League Top 32. This is proving that it's a real deck now. Many people are like, yeah, Festival League's just a limitless deck, bro. It's a ladder deck. It ain't real. Oh, now it's looking like it's actually the first time in a long time where this deck might actually be taken seriously. So I believe Top 32 was the highest placement for this list. I could be wrong. It's what I found online. No, in fact, I can check it now on Limitless Labs, actually. So let me have a quick look. Because I want to make sure I give you the highest list. Although, let's be real, they're mostly the same. People have got Festival League figured out to a T. Like, it is almost at a perfect 60, you know what I mean? It is really at that level. Julius, yeah, I think it's this one. Let me just double check. Yeah, it is. It's 21st place is the one we're currently playing. Most interesting thing about this list is the Rabska line. Usually people just opt out of playing Rabska because... You know, if you're playing against Pult, they can usually deal with it with... Well, beforehand it was Dust Noir. But now they can just boss it up, right? And if you don't play two Relors, then it's a wrap, right? Either way, they play it. Nonetheless, we've got this deck. Does Rabska stop Dusko? It doesn't, does it? No, Psyduck does. I don't think this deck plays Psyduck. It does not. Huh. So, I know this deck also plays Ogerpot. I know it has bench sniping, so I'm going to get Relor down. I think I've just got to get Relor down. And probably a Goldeen, I would say. Why is there a Dawn in here? What? What's Dawn doing? That's something. Huh. I mean, sure. 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 Can you tell me a little flabbergasted by Dawn? Wow. I get it, right? Because still, finding just a basic in a stage 1 is still really strong in a stage 1 deck. So I kind of get it, even though you're not getting a stage 2. I'm kind of with it, bro. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. So I think I'm going to attach here. Yeah. Because if they come up with Flareon and Swing, there's always the threat of Seeking. And that could be a big deal. So I think, yeah, attaching to the Applin, keeping it in the active, keeping the Goldeen safe. If I don't get anything off the Lily, I can always retreat into Goldeen and then go for Thwacky. That seems like the correct move. But yeah, this is looking like a real deck now, where you could actually take it to a regional and actually perform. You know, which is really nice to see. Because it's a deck, like, single price decks are fun. You know, to have actual, like, good single price decks is the one benefit rotation has given us. You know, you've got Alakazam, that's proven to be really good, although counterable. Festival lead coming up. We won't talk about Crustle. No one likes Crustle. What's the Dawn doing? Well, Dawn's just finding, yeah, Dawn is literally just finding a stage 1 and a basic. There's no stage 2 to find, but still finding stage 1 and a basic is actually really good. Because if you play Lily, it's only an evolution Pokemon, so it's only a stage 1. If you play Brock, you choose between one stage 1 and 2 basics, whereas Dawn is the perfect middle ground. You just get both in one. So I get it. I do get it. I need to respect that more when I play stage 1 decks. Because I play stage 1 decks and never do Dawn. Because I think, well, what's the point? There's no stage 2. But I've got to get rid of that mindset. Because clearly, still finding stage 1 and stage 1 and basic Pokemon is really strong in this format. So, you should try Metachan EX Burn Donk. Is that a Donk deck, though? Because you've got to evolve, right? No, you do. No, you don't. No, you do. You evolve from Meta-type. No, you forgot my Gen 3 Pokemon there. That's my generation, bro. That's where I do my business. That's where I play my best, bro. Okay. Ultra Ball in here. Ah, it's the Angelite one. I didn't expect that. I should have, though, with Duskmar, right? Hmm. Huh. Wait. Oh no, you just did that because you could. But why wouldn't you take out the Applin if you're gonna clops my Relor? Why not take out the Applin? That's clearly a bigger threat, a bigger problem. Unless they are planning to bench snipe me, but Angelite is not a bench sniping move, so Relor wouldn't protect it. Am I correct? I need to make sure I understand what's going on here, because if Relor actually plays differently here, I haven't played Relor in ages. Prevent all damage and effects from attacks. Relor's massive in this matchup. I need to get it back. Come back to me, darling. I need me Relly Welly. Oh, it's so coming back. All right. I need to make sure I've got 3 attackers in play, though. So, Grookey? No. I'm only doing 2. They can get rid of my Flackies, fine. But as long as I have attackers, it's fine. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I need Diplin, bro. Oh! Okay, well, it's something. It's something. Sure. It gives me Festival lead. It lets me recover Relor. And I can go for another Applin. That's fine. Yeah, I need Relor because Angelite gets blocked by that. That's so important. So, let's get you. They are just going to target it again, aren't they? they're just going to target it again. This is the issue with Relor. It's like, it just gets targeted. All right, either way. One shan't complain. One shall play. Now I can get a Diplin out. I think I just get a Diplin. Well, no, they could... I'm going to get pads, because they could Angelite my Flackies away and keep... You know, for some reason, keep the Relor. So Pokepad's better than Diplin, because it just guarantees Relor. And I can always just get my Flackies back. I know I'm not getting a... Oh, no, maybe I should have Festival leaded there. I would have drawn 4 cards. Well, no. Well... Because of this Crispin, they need to retreat still, right? So if they don't have Crystal, then it actually works out for me. Whereas if I KO'd them, they would have an instant Angelite already. So I made the right call in that sense. They're just going to get rid of my Relor again. And then it's just kind of chopped, no? At that point, I think it is. Donnie's faced a little too many Relors, and they know exactly what's going on there. All right, sadly, unless I get a stretcher from the prizes, I think, yeah, there is 2 stretcher, one's prized. I cannot get that Relor back, which is a big issue. However, I've been able to establish my board state because of this. So an Angelite's not that damaging. So as long as I just have 3 of attackers and 3 of search. So 3 Grookies and 3 attackers. Oh, no, I have Lana's Aid. Lana's Aid. I'm doing Lana. I'm changing it out. I'm doing Lana's Aid. Wait, though. Hold on. I have to Lana's Aid, but I can't attack. That's basically it. Did they get a knocked out? They ashed. Have they got a Noctowl? It appears not. They might, though. If they have Noctowl, I'm cooked. If they don't, I get away with it. I think I've got to try it out. I've got to try it. If I can get Relor up and have it survive for a turn, I don't win, so to speak, but my odds of winning just go up way higher. So I'm going to Lana's Aid. I'm gonna try it. Attach here. Flacky again. And I don't attack. I do not attack. Also, black belt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have what I need to guarantee a full bench next turn. So I could just black belt KO Sylveon if they do come up with it. So I might as well be prepared for that. All right, let's do that. Yeah. That looks all right, doesn't it? Could power pad once now, just for a Diplin? Yes, I will do that. In case they decide to knock out Seeking, instead of going for an Angelite, I need a Festival lead. Gotta make sure I get the Festival Grounds next turn. Save the Brave Bangle. Save everything else. Okay, we'll end up. Yeah, I just need to make sure I get Rello. I could have gone for triple fracky, triple attackers, because Angelite only removes 2 Pokemon, which means I'll always have something to use then. And Angelite's not that impactful. But if I can get Rello out and just turn off... Ah, they have the Noctowl! Bro, come on! Alright. Unless they've priced something. No, you're just crisping. You're just crisping retreat. Oh, they got Crystal anyway. Alright. So... Well, they're gonna... The good news is they're gonna Angelite Rello. Yeah. So, if that's what they're doing, then aren't I just kind of chill? You Angelite a Rello and a Thwacky, and I just get them both back. Which means it's not that impactful. And then I can Black Belts training 1 KO. I think we're looking okay. I actually think we're looking alright. They are going to Crispin as well. Right. Okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. I'm not that bothered. They keep the Rello? What? Brother! That's gotta be some sort of a mistake. No way. I can secret box for Puffin. What's this? Puffin. Supporter. Kieran. Boss? No, Kieran. Bangle. Bro, you're done. You're cooked, bro. You're finished. Okay, let's do this and get the Grookey's back. We've got Gang. Let's go. Go into this. Festival. Air Balloon. Retreat. Currently hitting 130. I think I'm going to go for the Black Belt instead of Kieran. Since Kieran has the retreat option. Black Belt training. Get mogged on, bro. Get mogged. Okay. Do the wave. See you later. You can't Angelite anymore. Rabska stopped it. And you've given away 2 prize cards trying to stop that thing. It's still here. Blood is Thanos. It's inevitable. Fully inevitable. 2 prizes and we get it. 2 prizes and we get it, boys. Let's run it. Let's run it. Is my chat froze, by the way? Are you guys just like proper locked into watching right now? What's going on? Oh, is my live still going? Chat, press 1, please. To remind me. Tell me that you're still here. It says there's 160 people here, but no one said a word. What's going on? All right, okay. My chat froze. I was like, what's happening? You're all here. Okay. All right. You got me scared. You made me feel like I was alone. All right, they've knocked me out. They've knocked me out. Cool. We're here. We're here. I don't know if Google's just lying to me, saying there's more people in the stream than there actually is. I don't know. All right. Chat is fully locked in. That's fine. It's fine. No, you don't have to chat. I just didn't know what was going on. I got a little bit scared. Okay. So, this gets a little bit more complicated now, actually. Because I don't have the damage output. I'm going to throw you here. Throw you here. And then go for Lily. We'll do that. I'm fine with that. No, it's not enough, though. But it's fine. We don't get affected by... Okay, we're chill. We don't get affected by Angelite anymore. So we just have the advantage to win here. Thwacky. I think I need to get another Applin down, though. Yeah, I'm going to chain my Thwackies, get another Applin down. They could Duskmar this, though. Oh, that's fine, I guess. As long as I have attackers. Get another Applin. Let's rapid draw. Didn't want to distract you? Valid. I would have got distracted, wouldn't I? Let's go. All right. Draw 6 again. Sorry, draw 2. Is this my first game Festival Lead or second? I forgot. I think it's my first. I should just check back on the VOD, shouldn't I? Probably how you find out. It's to... Let me just see quickly. It is my first. Okay, fine. That's cool. It's just what happens when you play Festival League. Chat fully locked in, huh? Jesus. I was like, what the hell's going on? Chat froze. GG. We chill. heard something. Did I click something by accident? No. We fine? We're fine. Okay, we're fine. All right, so I think that they're just going to... they could Duskwan, knock out Rabska. Angelite doesn't work, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh! Rabska's actually coming in clutch. You've got to be joking. Well, that's GG, boys. All from Rabska. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Love it. All right, then. Let's do another game. Well, this is pretty straightforward festival lead, isn't it? Pretty to the point. Your side is nighttime. What time is it over there? For me right now, it's about 8 p.m. Should be enough to... I want to chop these into videos and then get a video out on the Dex channel tonight. You guys would have already seen it, but for the vibes. 3 or 9 a.m.? Wow. Get some sleep, Toshi. Wait, that's a really far away. 3 or 9 a.m. Where would that be? I want to figure out where you are. It would be, if you're like in Australia, it's like 7 a.m. right now, isn't it? Or like 6 a.m. Kai? All right, Kai, cool. 3 a.m. for you. Gosh, you must be so far. Okay, start the Goldine always, right? Because that's instant festival lead. Oh, this hand's kind of rough though, isn't it? Not a fan of it. Not a fan at all. Holt as well? All right, well, we need Rabska again. All right, let's go for the set. That's a bit rough, eh? That's a little bit rough. At least I can get some poke damage. Well, to be fair, I can get some poke damage in. Just not great. You're from Singapore? Oh, you legend. Everyone bagging on Rabska, but like it in my Oakwon Venusaur deck, worst case, it forces them to get distracted bossing it. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't think distract is the word, but I agree with you. It forces them to boss it up, right? Which means you have other targets that they would otherwise want to boss available. So they, you know, I don't mind the idea of a Rabska in a... Wait, Rabska's actually pretty good in that kind of deck, no? Why is Meganium not playing Rabska, chat? You've got Forest. You can just insta-revolve into it. You don't even need to, like, wait a turn. Just play a Dawn. You've got Rabska. It's there. Dragonpult's no longer a big issue. They boss KO it, get it back. Why? Okay, do you know what? I'm going to stop asking questions. In any case, I can do something. I'll take that. So we're playing against the first place Pult list. I've just got to take prize cards, haven't I? I've just got to do it early doors. So I need to get my boy, man. I need to get the monkey out, man. There's one of them. We'll take it. I think this is a really good start, by the way. I think this is like a genuinely creative starter. Underrated, in my opinion. So it's a drumming monkey evolves into a big drumming monkey. Honestly, it's kind of... I like it. With Sacred Ash? You don't even need Sacred Ash, bro. You can just... I think Venusaur decks or Meganian decks could get away with max rodding. But I know that they're not really doing that nowadays. But just Lana's Aid, bro. Pop a Lana's Aid. Boom. It's in your hand. Granted, it's a supporter card. But Lana's Aid is actually really good in Forest of Vitality decks. So... And if you play like a 2-1 line or a 2-2 line, why not, right? Why not? Rabska's kind of a big deal, I think, in a Pult meta. Super Pult meta. All right. Droopy, Dundee. We can do... I could do more damage right now with Shaman, but I don't want to bench it. It would do 80. It wouldn't be enough. I could get a boss KO. I also don't like the fact... I don't like the fact that these are going to be just bodied by Pult. This is what... How did Diplin do so well in such a heavy Pult meta? Donnie must have played his backside out, man. For real, for real. They just pass. Okay. This is going to be a rough bench, bro. Ah, this feels awful. But I've got to do it. If I want to do the damage, bro. Wait, that's only 80? Oh, it is. Game's the game. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I'm being too greedy, but I've just got to do it, bro. Oh, I'm going to get so punished for this, man. I'm going to get cooked. So hard. Come on. Let me get away with it here. Let me get away with it, man. Please. Anyone know an easy way to poison opponents active? I don't actually. He's trying to do a donk. Just play a hypnotoxic laser. You know what I mean? You'll be fine. Right, what do they grab? Oh, they dundeed. They're drawing big hands. They've so got Pult, right? If they don't, though, we kind of get away with it. It's just 20 HP. 20 HP. 40. Oh, gosh. We're going to get so bodied if they get Pult, man. Pult Crispin would be a wrap. They've even got Monkey Dory to move down. I think this is a problem. I think this is an issue for me. I'll be real, man. Hi, dude. Big fan. For me, you're up there with the big TCG YouTubers like Purple Cliff and Little Dark Fury. Oh, thank you, man. Keep doing your stuff. Thank you, Paladin. Thank you. That's a big compliment. I appreciate that. And Little Dark Fury's got his channel back. Let's go. Come on. Love to see that. Love to see that. It did take a hot sec. It took longer than usual, actually. So for those who don't know, he talked about his channel getting hacked on Twitter. I reached out to him and said, you know, I spoke to Luke, Gameboy Luke, and asked if he could help him out. And apparently, you know, he can. He's got a link to YouTube. So I was like, oh, sweet. So I reached out to ODF and said, look, I spoke to Luke and we can sort you out and get you in contact with YouTube. And we got him in contact with a YouTube rep, and that's the one that got his channel back. So we were able to help him get the channel back. Huge things, man. Huge stuff. And bless his heart, he's thanked both me and Luke, and it means a lot. But I'm just glad that his channel's back. You know, he deserves to make content, of course. It's a horrible thing that happened to him. And his second channel back, they're still working on that. Again, I'm not sure why it's taken so long to get back. I don't know the innards and outs of what they're doing behind the scenes to get it back, but they're getting it. That's the important thing is it's getting back. His first channel is now back. Second one's in the process. So if the first one's back, also Luke's mentioned that like him and his YouTube content like 100%. This is not the first time they've helped the channel get back. They're like 100% success rate on their channel recoveries. So after like hacks and stuff. So I'm glad that it's also worked out for ODF. So the second channel should be back in some period of time. It might be a little bit longer because it's linked to his email that got hacked. Maybe not directly from it. I don't know. But we've got his channel back, and that's the big news, and that's the big thing because I would feel horrible in his position. I really would, and he did too. He was very depressed. So glad that I was able to help him out with that and just get it done for him. You know, it's a shame it was after Perfect Order, but mate, I think, you know, I would take that and just get it back and know that it's guaranteed, you know. Right, this is a wrap. This is rapito. And I'm glad he's posting, and he's gonna absolutely cook. He's gonna like double upload and everything. He's gonna go completely in. Hello, Clam. Hi, Clam. Hello, Clammy. Hello. I need to reach out to him again. We need to do another collab though, me and him, for sure. I've got something in mind for a collab that I don't think's ever been done before. It's not like anything, wow, like this is mind-boggling. It's just something that I don't think's been done before, and I'm curious to try it out. So, and I think he's a good person to reach out to first for that, you know? I think that would be really cool. Wait, what? Hints? No. Well, I'll drop a hint. It's It would be... Okay, can I drop a hint? Probably not. Help with what deck? What deck do you want to help with? What deck do you want to help with, my man? I done the Decidueye on the following deck channel. A link in the description, Rennie. Have I got the correct link in the description, actually, to the second channel? Yeah. So in the description, there's a link to the second channel. Following decks, there is a Decidueye video on there. In fact, it's the best performing one on that channel. You'll enjoy it. It's Misty's Gyarados. It's not Misty's Gyarados. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the Misty's Gyarados video. Flopped. It mega flopped. Like, it was probably the biggest flop I've had in a tournament video. Tournament videos, you know, minimum get like 30k. This one got like 12. So it flopped hard. It really flopped. But it was still fun making it, and it was still a really good time. And I'm still going to make tournament videos, so don't worry. It mega flopped. But yeah, you guys, whoever got it in the original stream, yes, it was a Gyarados tournament. I think I was speaking to Luke, and maybe the reason it didn't do too well is because it's not that much of an exciting concept. If you know the game, you know playing an exclusive Gyarados deck is not really that much of a unique thing to warrant watching the video. And to people who don't play the TCG, who might be interested in watching, which is what this content's more marketed to or more geared to, they're not going to know that playing with only water Pokemon is a challenge. You're naturally going to think that's kind of what you should do. So it's not really an interesting tournament title. So I think the package was wrong, which is good to learn. Because I was going to do like only grass deck or only this, but it just doesn't have the selling power that other tournament videos have. Like, oh, I played with a secret deck, or I joined the tournament with zero energy. Like, the reason that zero energy run done so well is because everyone, even people who don't play the TCG, know that energy is the most critical, unique part of Pokemon TCG. Right? That's what separates it from all others. So when you see a video saying I joined a tournament with zero energy, people who don't know the Pokemon TCG scene competitively are going to think, whoa, they're playing Pokemon without the thing that makes Pokemon Pokemon in its TCG. So that's going to have a much more of a selling power. It's going to appeal much more to the average TCG players, you know, like YouTube and stuff like that. The thumbnail doesn't look like usual thumbnail too. Might not have realized it's your content. Yeah, the thumbnail, I think, yeah, it doesn't look too, it looks quite similar. I think what I'm doing wrong is I think I've got I'm asking Paolo, my thumbnail artist, to like include me and my character in there. But I think if I just do the Pokemon, it might make a bit more sense. It might work out better. But it is the same thumbnail artist from the Kunkelda one. But it doesn't look like my normal like 2-card thumbnails. You're right. You are right. But like even the Dugong one's kind of... Well, the Dugong one's not a flop. The Dugong one is a 7 out of 10. I think algorithmically, me not producing many videos during my healing process of the surgery has like worsened my position in the algorithm. And I think YouTube now sees me as a monthly uploader, not as a weekly or bi-weekly uploader, which is what I typically am. And so I'm less favored into the algorithm. And I think that's what's going on. So I'm still working on stuff. I've still got new ideas. I've still got things I'm going to do. And I'm still making content. So we're just going to reestablish, so to speak. So both me and LDF have a little bit of building to do. LDF more so. But with my hiatus as well, because of the surgery, I also have to kind of get back into things. So it's just a matter of getting things going again. What did you say, Simeon? Donk. Meloetta Donk. 10 damage off. I think I made a video a little while ago, Simeon, on Meloetta Donk. If you go on my channel and search Donk on the videos tab and just click search and then Donk, you might see it. And I might give you some ideas because I can't think of anything on top of the dome, to be fair to you right now. Likes for the algorithm gods. Thank you. If you haven't watched the Gyarados video, give it a watch. Definitely give it a watch because that will help it a lot. The good news is the Gyarados videos, its watch time is really good. Its watch time is like double my normal videos. Which is weird, right? Because you'd think high watch time means it gets promoted more viewership, but it's just not happening. It's just, but the watch time is really good. For a 45-minute video, its watch time is really good. It's like double my Dugong. No, that's a lie. Not double my Dugong. It's about 400 more than my Dugong. So, hey, Pookie with the 5 again! Actually getting us to 20. Come on! Thank you, Pookie. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying your bevy. Hope you're enjoying it. Got to hit that stream goal. Thank you. We got it, baby. We got it. Let's go. Let's go. What's your idea? What's your idea? Bomb? Oh, you could play bomb in a donk. Yeah, you could do bomb. Yeah, bomb's actually pretty good. Bomb would get you there. Yeah. Simeon, bomb it. Bomb it up. Bomb it up, baby. Bomb it up. But yeah, so I think so I'm definitely got more plans in mind, more additional plans in mind for new content, and new ideas that I want to explore that are not too, they don't stray too far from things, so they should perform well. But I'll probably reach out to LDF and see. I also want to reach out to some other creators as well. Oh, and I was so frustrated about the surgery. I was meant to feature with Shay, Bert's TCG, on a piece of content he was doing, and I was so looking forward to it because it was such a cool idea. I won't say what it is, but he's got some banger guests on that now. He's got like I'm not gonna say because I don't want to spoil anything, but he reached out to me and he's like, I've got this idea for a video, do you want to join it? And I was like, please, I'd love to do something like that. And then I get this and I'm like, I can't. I think they filmed it already, and I was like, it was at the time where I was getting the surgery, and I was like, I just can't confirm that I'll be in good health and in good energy to record that. But yeah, I've met him a couple times. He's such a solid lad. It's always nice to have a little catch up with him. We don't get to talk too much usually because it's always like when we're passing or something like that. Or we'll only usually meet during EOIC, and that's when he's like really busy and obviously he's quite tired. He's doing a lot. And you have a quick chat. Is he UK based? Yes, yeah. I definitely have to go up and see him at some point. I'd love to reach out to him and be like, hey, I'd love to come up to where you are and just work on some stuff together, When am I going to stream again? Probably. It'll be in the next few days, I think. Most likely. Thursday, Friday, most likely, I'd say. Most probably. Yeah, most probably around then. I've seen Tord. I've not met him. Hey, Chris with the upgrade to the mid. Thank you. Enjoy the content. The member content. Yeah, I've seen Tord. I've not actually met him and said hello to him. I've met Chip. I met Chip for the first time. Chip Ritchie at EUIC this year. He's a sound lad. He was good to talk to. But I could tell he was, bless him, I could tell he was quite knackered. He was like during his break, during casting and stuff, and I was like, I'll leave you to it, mate. I've seen a lot. I've met a lot of creators the year just gone actually. More on Luke's side. I met like Patters for the first time, and he's a real sound lad. He's quite chill. Yeah, honestly, it was really cool. I'm looking forward to it again when I next go. Wait, what? Why does it say you're upgraded? And then it says again, mid-tier. Maybe that's the message. Thank you. I wanted to watch the content. Enjoy the content. Enjoy it. I'm going to release the next one now, actually. The next, it's meant to be Member Mondays. Is it Monday today? It is. Yes, Member Mondays. Member Mondays. A video on the members every single Monday. That is not Pokemon TCG. It's just, right now it's Pokemon Red. Fire Red, sorry. Fire Red Soft Nuzlocke. All right, boys, we're going to leave it there. Thanks for helping us hit the goal. Honestly, really appreciate it. Helps a lot, especially right now when I'm trying to get back into things. Financially taking a big hit. You guys helped a lot, of course, originally as well with the donations early on. That was amazing. Again, I can't fathom that, but thank you. This all helps in this period of trying to kind of get back into things. So, you love Pat's content? Yeah, he's such a sound lad. He's such a chill guy to talk to, man. He really is. I like him. All of them on Luke's side are so cool. Right, we'll leave it there. Boys, thanks for watching. Keep an eye out on the Dex channel because you're going to see these come up there. You get to relive it and see yourself in the video. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.